Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome back for episode 16, I believe, of the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. So today, we're going to be continuing on our very first route split, which, so far, this route split is certainly an interesting one. I don't know really what I expected, but kind of a horror route, almost, with a serial killer seemingly on the loose, trying to murder people with power saws. That's basically the summary of last episode. Honestly, I'll still give a basic one, but like that's basically the summary, right? There's someone on the loose trying to kill people with power saws, right? Why? I don't know. Who is it? I don't know. We don't know a ton yet. I'm really interested to find out a little more. So we're going to briefly talk about some of the important details from last episode. We're going to go over them kind of quickly. Specifically, the big ones are the choices. The very first choice we were presented was to either kill Eito or not kill Eito after we go back in time. I chose to kill Eito. Again, if this game has a true ending, I don't think that's the right choice. I just kind of wanted to see how it would play out, right? How would things go wrong without Eito? Because I'm sure they still will, right? And I don't know if this game has the classic Uchikoshi lock system, but if it does, the key's probably on this side, right? So, might as well start over here. Beyond that, after that, a few days later, we are left with a message on the digital blackboard painted in what looks like blood that says "Get out of the school or die," right? Which is a little horrifying. We get out of the school briefly, and we go recruit the second to last Defense Academy kids. We come back, we fight again, like a defensive battle, but then we have another one the very next day to clearly show that things are not going to be the same. We kind of talk to Darumi after this and kind of learn about this book that talks about a serial killer that's from the school in the past, right? And how it's from the perspective, like it's like a diary of someone who was, I guess, being chased by them or was at the school at the time, right? And it's kind of horrifying. And Takumi decides to hide this knowledge and keep the journal to himself. Eventually, though, Takumi ends up like face to face with the serial killer, with Hiriko there as well, which is interesting. Some interesting questions are raised because we kind of fight them off, but Hiriko doesn't want to speak to us at all. Why? It makes me think our version of events is not the correct version of events. So I'm really curious what is actually going on here. You gotta wonder if Takumi is somehow involved without realizing it. There's been a lot of weird stuff going around Takumi recently. Specifically, they've been feeling hunger pangs when they just ate, right? They've said some things that it's like, whoa, I didn't mean to say that. Why did I say that? Right? Something's clearly going on. They're not like fully in control of themselves. My best theory right now is they're somehow linked to someone else. If that makes sense, that's the best I've got right now. But, like I said, I'm very intrigued to see what is going on with Takumi. Who is this killer? Why is Hiriko avoiding us, right? Lots of potential questions. Right, so let's just go ahead and jump into things. Maybe we'll find some answers. Alright, I think we need to start today by exploring. We are broke. Bro. I've got more wealth in real life than I do the game. Like, that's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not surprised that Hiriko's not willing to explore right now. We basically always want Nozomi with us, so maybe we use this as a chance to grab textiles and machines. So maybe we grab, like, textile, BP and machines could work. BP and textiles could work. We don't really need minerals as bad, but we actually need everything, and I want someone who's good at fighting. So,
time to get moving.
I mean, I did bring Gaku, so he's pretty good for ad clear. I did bring Gaku, right? I think I did. I think it was Nozomi, Gaku, and Kishka. I don't remember if I ended up actually clicking on Gaku. Okay, so I want to look around. There is a level 5 zone to go to, right? Am I crazy? 3, 3, 4. That's just for a fight. 2, target space. That's going to only be BP. Yeah, okay, top left. I want to go to the top left. I want to see what exactly is in that zone, because we just unlocked that, right? Let's go Schoolfront North. Yeah, the target space would be nice, but I'm pretty sure the first zone is only BP, and I really have no need for that. Alright, let's go this way. Whoop, a pebble hits you. Where did it come from? Let's just look around. Alright, we got a little tiny stone that will be eventually discarded. Well, we might as well grab this gift while we're here. The more of those we can snag, the better.
Oh, yeah! Nice!
I'm not sure why I didn't click 3, but let's attack it. Got a tattered cloth scrap. Cloth. Nice. Alright. And now let's head this way. I really am curious to see what's over here. Is it going to be like a little bit of everything for once? Machine parts, rocks, machine parts. So far it looks a lot more varied than some of the other zones, but it still seems most... no, it's machine parts. Mostly machine parts, but it's got other stuff for sure. Where's our target space? Over there. So we want to go over here, up, right. No, might as well snag that. And come back. No, there's no reason to go there. Up. Snag that. Then up again. Then left. Then might as well snag that gift. And at that point we will reassess. An unexploded bomb under some rubble. You might be able to scrap it for parts. Let's get away from that. Find a wallet dropped on the roadside. There's a building ahead that looks like a police station. Will you turn it in? You know, let's turn it in, man. Increased chance at rocks is pretty good. We're really not getting anything useful here, I'm not gonna lie. Old recycling machine. Honestly, our machines are garbage. Or parts are garbage right now. So I think that typically upgrades you to a 60, right?
Ooh, a little something for me.
Oh wait, you know what I didn't look at? Can you see your multipliers in advance? I never realized this. I'm curious what determines those. Because I honestly don't have a clue. Water is coming out of the ground here. Could it be a natural spring? Let's dig deeper. Found a blue ore.
We did it.
That's a 60. I mean, that's not bad.
What a fascinating find.
Okay, we'll take this. It's purple. Runaway dump truck suddenly hurtled towards you. What the heck? Let's jump out of the way. Oh my god. And Gaku's dead.
Yes.
All that for large tire. Was not worth it. Unexploded. Oh my god. I'm not going for the bombs, man. We already got, like... Gaku's already dead. On the ruins of an invader base, there's still lots of invaders around. There might be something good here, though. Let's try to keep hidden. Yeah, it never works, but, you know, I feel like might as well try it. The options are basically battle or battle. You might as well try to avoid the battle, even if you won't.
I've got this.
So we could do like side slash, walk up, side slash, walk up, side slash. It's actually not going to work that well, now that I'm looking at it. Let's do this. And we can walk forward, clear out a little bit,
Here we go.
leave this thing mostly dead.
Say when.
Now we get that kill. That guy is solo, but Kyoshika's damage is not good enough to one-tap it from here.
Alright.
2 arms!
I honestly might give her an attack potion. This
Leave it
seems
to
like
me. Let's put this to use. Let us begin.
benchmark that would be very much helped by one attack potion.
You've left yourself open! I've got you! 2 arms! Yeah! My apologies.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
I can't hit them basically no matter what I do, unless I use like an attack potion or something. Even next turn, it's not going to be great. Like, I could do this and then walk this way, I guess.
Let us
I
begin.
mean, honestly, that might be better.
Hi-ya!
Like, ever so slightly.
2 arms! Nen! I've got you!
Let's do this.
I definitely think they're positioned in such a way that I'm not going to be able to hit 2 of them in an action here. Like, no matter what I do. So,
Leave it to me.
I don't think it really matters what I do.
Banzai!
We just end turn, we heal up with Nozomi, and then we clear it.
Ready as I'll ever be. I've got your back.
I mean, it could have gone better, but we walked out with full HP, so
Here we
does
go.
it really matter?
Take this.
We're fine.
Here's something.
Well, we got a diamond. I'm taking that. Not the runaway dump truck again. Oh my god! I hate the runaway dump
Fix
truck.
this one up. This looks like a rare one.
I mean, we're gonna take that. Let's honestly take this fight. Like, we need to take this fight. Takumi needs healed. It's a yellow fight, so we probably will have spare actions.
2 arms!
Need to get over 1. Are we serious? That's a little unfortunate.
It's all right.
Let us begin.
1 away. I'm just gonna use an agility
This
potion.
should hinder them.
I said, I don't think
2
it's
arms!
it's not like using items often enough that it's likely to matter.
Let us begin. You've left yourself open! My apologies.
Not there yet.
That's kind of garbage. We can do this, then we can do a bunch of side slashes by walking 1 to the left.
I'm not done yet. There. Not there yet. Yeah. Go. It's all right. Take that. All right.
Whenever you're ready. All good.
I owe you.
Yeah, we can just end here. We gotta heal up a bunch next turn, so doesn't matter if we take a little more chip.
I'm good to go. and loaded. I'll help.
I'm indebted to you. Onward. Yeah.
There we go.
Here's something.
Not exactly what I was looking for, but it'll do. We'll take another gift item.
What?
5 yen coin. Nice. Okay, so we've hit our target space already. But honestly, I kind of want to try to run to a different zone. Because I could maybe snag another target space, to be honest. I don't think it's impossible. So we gotta go back down. Guess we try to avoid things where we can. I hate grabbing machine parts, man. I guess we'll take the RNG. Thick fog. We're gonna hide and wait. Move -5. Yeah, whatever. Sure. I mean, sure. I maybe shouldn't have done that. On an old slot machine, will give a prize if you line up 3 of the same pictures in a row. Let's line up hearts. Nothing. We're a bunch of L's. We're losers. We'll throw the stone at the drone.
Here, I found
It's
this.
kind of bars, by the way. Sworn abandoned a building. Loose cable that's still alive. Smoking might catch fire soon. Let's look for the circuit breaker. Got the cable.
I picked this one up.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting so much garbage, man. Like, I do not want to leave while we have this much garbage. Yeah, I want to try going down there. I don't know if that's where I should be going. But natural hot spring, take a dip. Yeah, I was gonna say I think that just heals us, but the only one who really needed that was Gaku. On the ruins of an invader base, security camera at the entrance. Maybe there's a way to get past it. We're gonna creep past it, and that never works. Worth a shot. So I mean, I'm not particularly worried about one random fight here. So. This is the exact fight we took before.
Let's do this.
I wasn't able to one-turn it with this strategy, so...
Here we go. Here. Got it.
2 arms. I've got you! Onward!
Ready when you are.
I think we'll just double up on this for now.
Let's go.
In theory, we could air blade, but that's also kind of garbage.
My turn.
Like, that's actively bad.
Yeah. All right.
I'm good to go.
2 arms!
Yeah, this is another situation where... Like, honestly, if we had Gaku, I think we'd be clearing fine, to be honest. Kyoshiko would be able to do more damage by virtue of,
I've got you.
You have my thanks.
just having,
Let's go.
fewer enemies, like, adjacent.
I've got this. I've got your back.
I'm indebted to you.
How much health are they at? 6?
Let us begin.
Yeah, we can just do the stun attack, and you die.
Net.
Yeah, so it works. This is exactly why I like bringing Nozomi on exploration, because it's not uncommon that even if you play really well, you're not going to be able to full clear in one turn. And And in that scenario, just being able to, you know, take your time and heal is really nice. Alter the Nod statue. Offerings have been placed before it. Oh man. Prayers reroll things. Leaving an offering. I always forget what leaving an offering does. I can't remember if it like heals you or if it boosts your chance of items. I think it's a boost. Isn't it like a... Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's a boost. Alright, we lost the normal cloth. That is completely fine. Oh no. Not the item I was gonna get rid of anyways. It's so over. So we can move between checkpoints. Okay, so we can actually just go somewhere else. I don't remember which one. I assume underground is where rocks would be, right? That makes sense to me. Yeah, this is the rock spam zone. There's a gift. There's another gift. There's the target. Target's really close to us. Wow. We got herbs. Log starts rolling down. Let's jump out of the way. Oh, we're taking damage. Shocker. I'm just gonna hit that target space right away.
This looks like a rare one.
Honestly, let's just take that fight. Okay,
Don't leave me behind.
I think we start there.
You've left yourself open. My
Let's
apologies.
do this.
We're not gonna be able to hit both of those things at the same time. I kinda think we do this. Either way, Kyoshika is gonna need to attack into them twice, so
I can't stop now. Yeah.
that way we get an extra like trash mob in the process.
My turn.
We're not gonna get enough voltage from that. I think we impact stab,
Good to go.
then side slash.
Take that. Got it.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Then honestly, just paralyze bullet.
Taking the shot. Time for action.
Now I can just heal up and get that
I'll
kill.
patch you up.
You have my thanks.
Whenever you're ready, I'll help.
I'm indebted to you.
Exploring would be so much more annoying without
Here we
Nozomi.
go. Take this.
Honestly, for how useful she is, like, her usefulness and exploration alone probably bumped her up an entire tier for me. That might
Yes.
not be an exaggeration either. I mean, I'm not going to keep 30s right now. Do I go for these gifts, or do I go for more target spaces? Because I can quickly... Honestly... Normally, I think I would go for the gifts, but Emerald looks exhausted and Nozomi suggests taking a break. She's also prepared some rations to perk everyone up. Just rest and take the food. Okay. We didn't really need that, to be honest, but sure. Let's look at our bag. 30, 60. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 things that aren't 90s, so or above, so... Alright.
Look what I found.
Expect the armor. Let's get rid of the 30. We definitely don't want a 30 at this point. This ends in a fight. This also ends in a fight, so I guess we just move further and get the fight.
Here we go.
So we can do this, this. Move one to the right. We're technically one attack short if we do that. Here,
Take that! Ready when you are.
here,
Yeah! Say when.
here.
All right.
Anything behind it? There is.
Here we go. Take that!
Here.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Here.
Banzai! My apologies.
Let's do this.
Here.
That's it. Let's go.
Impact stab.
All right. Ready when you are.
Refresh.
Gotta push it.
Easy, easy.
Here we go. There.
Okay. That worked. That went really well. That was easy.
Here's something.
But it's not really anything that we need. I mean, like, maybe that's better than 60 rocks, but we have a nice multiplier on rocks, so honestly, we're just gonna keep the rocks. Let's move checkpoint. We did desert, we did underground, so let's try forest. North, I guess. And I don't remember... The forest being the herb place makes sense. Where's our target space? Up here? Yeah, up there. That's actually also really close, to be honest. Wow. So we can... I think we can snag 2 gifts. We hit this circle, come back, snag 2 gifts, and then maybe we leave at that point. Doesn't really matter, so might as well move further. See several mannequins in the display window. Their outfits are pretty stylish. Maybe you should take one. Let's take the Lacey outfit. Oh, whoops. Took 3 damage, got satin that we're gonna discard anyways.
I picked this one up.
Whoops. Again, we're in a fight either way, so I guess we might as well go further.
Ready when you are.
We're gonna do this one, even though it leaves a trash mob, because I want to be able to hit the guy with 4 health off to the left next turn.
Good to go. That's it. Here we go. Ha! Got it. I've got this.
Oh, I forgot my impact stab doesn't actually do more damage than side slash anymore.
Let's do this.
Just use an attack potion, honestly.
Ready when
This
you
fight
are.
seems a little more annoying than I anticipated.
Oh, let's do this.
2 arms!
If we go here and do it like this, yeah, there we go.
Hiya! I've got you!
Say when.
We one turn this if we want.
Here we go. Not bad. Let's do this.
Question is if we'd rather heal first.
Got it.
Which honestly,
Ready as
yeah.
I'll ever be.
Well, I'm willing to take a little bit of damage
I've got your back.
to get the heal off.
Ah!
Leave it to me. All good.
You have my thanks.
Thanks.
Let us begin. Nen!
Alright. Another fight then worked out just fine.
Look what I found.
Wasn't one turn. That is garbage. Get out of my face. Oh, wait. I don't really like grabbing BP here, to be honest. Like, while exploring, because it's usually really bad. Except for the, I think the target BP was okay. Like, that was 1,000, but... You get, like, triple that from one fight. Forest or bamboo mushrooms grow in profusion. Which one do you pick? Let's pick the mushrooms. Terrible, terrible plan. Violent Stray Dog was not happy with that one. Okay. Alright, in a pretty flower field, you decide to pick a nice flower before leaving. Pick the unfamiliar flower. Sure.
We did it.
This looks like a rare one.
Alright. We got the World Tree Leaf. We can throw that in over the Giant Flower Leaf. I really want to grab those gifts. Let's take this fight. We'll be able to heal up. We're probably going to grab the gifts and then leave.
Ready when you are.
So I guess we just double up on this. In which case I want to start here.
Good to go. There. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Say when. My turn.
I actually can't kill this. So what I'm thinking
I'll never
is
surrender.
this. Oh my god, are you serious? She can't hit adjacent enemies? Well, that's annoying. Okay, yeah, like I said, that's a little annoying, but we're not going to be here for that much longer, so we're just going to Spring Trap.
I'll never surrender. Yeah.
Paralyze both of them.
I've got this.
We're going to take a few swings, but it's fine.
Good to go. There. I've got this. Got it. My turn.
I'm okay.
Onward.
We can just like... Well, no, let's just Spring Trap again.
I won't
Again,
give
we don't
in.
really need those after this, so...
I'll patch you up.
I'm indebted to you.
Oh, we actually didn't need it, so...
Let us
I thought I
begin.
might have to heal twice. I didn't feel like doing the math on the heals. My laziness cost me a Spring Trap.
Here's
But it's fine. I'm not taking that. Okay. Please don't screw me, Purple Herb. Overrun Greenhouse. That looks like a miniature jungle. Might find something in it. Let's pull away the vines. And it screwed me! Nice. I love this game. Lots of clovers growing on the ground. Maybe you can find a lucky 4-leaf one. Let's look for 4-leaf clover. Took some damage. Nice.
I
Love
picked
that.
this one up.
Okay. Let's try this. Please not again. Tree with strange black fruits going on. You've never seen them before. Let's eat some of them. Wow! I didn't know that could happen. Now we're really getting out of here, man. Just want to grab that gift. That's it. There's so many gifts around here, but like, given how things are going, I don't think I should stop to grab them. I'm gonna turn back. I don't want the smoke. I'm gonna try to avoid the fight. Oh no. The abandoned research lab. Nozomi, please. Please don't kill us all.
What a fascinating find.
Alright, we're getting out of here, bro. This is going terrible.
Let us
We're done.
retire.
We're done. I think I left a 60 in there, and I don't even care. We got several gifts. We got a good amount of resources. We actually lost some herbs. I didn't know that could happen. How did that happen? I actually don't understand that.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Okay, whatever.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Overall, though, that was a good Explorer, so I'm not mad. I mean, like, it didn't go well, but it ended well. You know? Oh, wow! Yeah, our textiles are terrible. We gotta focus on that next time. We went to the forest, the underground, and the desert. And so we kind of know what is where now, I think. Like, I think I've finally kind of figured it out. Today was pretty uneventful. That's not to say I don't have any problems. Hiriko, the killer, the invaders. There's still a lot I need to deal with. Out of all of them, Hiriko's probably the most urgent. If I don't patch things up there soon, everyone else is going to worry. Alright, tomorrow for sure, I'll... Oh, Lord. What the... The alarm? The enemy's attacking now?
Intruder alert.
Of course they are. Why wouldn't they?
Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Uh-oh. I better get going. I was out of bed before the first echoes of the alarm had faded. We can do this. I won't let anybody die this time. Taking the briefest of moments to psych myself up, I rushed out of the door and made my way to the war room. A night attack? Seriously? Don't these bastards ever sleep? There's a lot more of them than last time, too. They're really going all out. Tsubasa, you think maybe that bomb of yours can take them out? Sorry, it's taking a while to put it all together. There's no way it'll be ready for this battle. For real? We gotta fight all these enemies by ourselves? Don't worry, I'll fight too. Huh, really, Kako? Where's this coming from? She's made a point of staying out of our battles until now, not to mention how overprotective Ima is. I mean, that's the reason she stayed out of the battles. I can't just stand on the sidelines and let you all protect me. I've been training hard, so I can handle myself out there. Please, let me join you. I'd be happy to have you with us, but are you sure about this? There's nothing I can do when she gets like this. I tried to persuade her to reconsider, but it didn't work. She even threatened to sever our sibling bond. The idea was so distressing, I passed out on the spot. The point is, I'm fighting and there's nothing you can do about it. Don't interfere, brother dearest. I've been training too, by the way. If push comes to shove, I'll jump in and protect my dear sister. I'll fight too. I'm sorry about before. You too, Shoma? You don't gotta worry about this guy. I've trained him up so he won't embarrass himself. That's right. I've gone from being mold on a bathroom floor to mold on a toilet seat. It's a huge upgrade. Is it? Nice to see you guys finally showing some backbone. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's unproductive parasites. Well, they did take care of the school back when that threatening message forced us to leave. But with this intruder on the loose, it might actually be more dangerous for them to hang back while the rest of us go and fight. That's a good point. You coming too, Darumi? I don't know. I'd love to show up as a mutilated corpse waiting for you when you get back. That's such a classic killing game opening. But I guess it could be fun to go wild and massacre a bunch of enemies too. Alright, I'm in. That's the spirit. Now that's decided, we shouldn't waste any more time. We'll be mobilizing all team members for this battle. Team leader, give the order. Right. It's been so long since Hiriko spoke to me, she caught me off guard. This is no time to get flustered though. I need to focus on the battle. We got everyone now, which is good. This will be the first time we've seen everyone on this. Oddly enough. Well, I say everyone. No Eito. No Eito. Never mind, that's not everyone. Oddly enough, though, this actually is the first time that I've seen Ima's like pre-battle thing. Because he just the one battle he fought in, he like showed up in the middle of it, you know. That's a lot of people up top. Is this only 2 fronts? It's gotta be. Yeah, it is. Okay. How do I want to do this? Let me take a look at the other side.
I'm all set.
Kako can just delete something. She can delete 2 somethings, right? Because +3,
I'm ready.
4 damage, 6 damage. No, she'll be 1 short. What I was thinking was hit them and then them, but do it while we're on 1 AP, so that we activate Last Yell twice.
Let's go.
This side probably needs to be carried by Gaku, to be honest. But he needs voltage first to do that. Well, okay, Hiriko's right there. I'm dumb. Never mind. Hiriko can carry this side. She needs some movement tools first, if she wants to do that, though. I'm just gonna worry about the other side first.
2 arms.
We can just double up on this to start, I think. Because it's not very likely that we clear out all the ads around them.
Let us begin. Nen.
And then what I'm thinking is give Takumi an attack potion
This should do it. Let's do this.
and do 4 damage.
There. My
Do
turn.
4 damage again while clearing out so many ads.
Rev it
Have
up.
him come up and do this.
Oh yeah. Say when.
Now we can double up on this.
Take that. All right.
We got voltage already.
Good to go.
And honestly, I'm definitely fine using Last Yell.
That's a real.
I did not actually look at how many waves this fight was. 3? Okay, that's enough that we should be able to start getting some Last Yells in.
2 arms.
I think.
Ready when you are.
I'm gonna leave that for now, because they're in range to just die.
Time to move.
Yeah, they really just don't line up 3 enemies for you anymore, because they know you want to hit them with Hiriko.
Business.
It's whack. I'll never forgive them. I will, but I won't. Feel me? So we'll walk up an intestinal laceration here.
How's this?
We're gonna need to use an Agi potion, because that's Hiriko classic.
Good news. Now then, to business.
Not like I can say much. I like using Kako, and if you're not using a spring trap on her, like literally, what are you doing? You know. All right, I want to activate Last Yell a bit, so I want to get as many AP refreshes as I can.
I'll do my best.
So we do this. Oh, we can just energy snipe to that after. It didn't activate, unfortunately.
Leave it to me. Here goes.
It didn't activate again.
Feeling weaker.
My
I don't
turn.
stop making me lose my coin flips. That's cheating.
I'll chop you to pieces.
Hello?
Broken
Coin flips?
sweaty whenever. Out of my way. Oh, unsatisfied.
Am I missing something?
You got
There we go.
Stand
Okay,
back and
no.
watch.
I just lost that
Chop
many.
you to pieces. Broken so soon.
Okay. I know it's a coin flip, and you lose those sometimes,
Let's
but
give it to
holy
him.
man.
All fired up. My turn.
Keep it up.
I'm on it. Here. Got it.
Leave it to me.
Now then, to business.
Oh, definitely don't need a cranial fracture no matter what I do here. We can farm a little more AP with Kyoshika, so we're gonna go with this one.
You got this.
Nice. I was kind of hoping for a double proc, but we'll take that. That should be, what, 30%? Not quite, but it was still a lot. Whoops. Wasn't really part of the plan, but it's fine. We're clearing out this wave just fine. Let's get as much voltage as we can with these last little remnants. Remember when I thought Gaku was going to need to put in work on this side? And then I was wrong.
Let's go. Fine.
Look, Darumi is not exactly the best unit, but she's really good at making voltage. I'm not going to lie.
I got this. Weakling.
Heal that up.
Locked and loaded.
We'll just, like, bolstering bullet, I guess. Why not? You know?
I've got this.
Kumi probably makes the most here.
Get in the game. I'm on
Oh,
it.
I forgot about last yell proc. That helps. We'll take when we can get there. Ah, the fog. Okay, that's fine. Well, it should be fine.
What gives? I can't see the enemy in this. We're sitting ducks out here.
Sir Takumi, how are we to deal with this mist?
We'll do the same thing we did in my future.
Kako, make your way outside the mist and snipe the enemy from a distance. Ima, you'll have to cover her. Both of you. Hurry.
Hey, that's exactly what they did.
So, I just protect my dear sister from any harm that comes her way? Now that I can do.
Okay.
Phew. Thanks for that, Hiruko.
Don't waste time talking. Concentrate on the battle.
True. Okay. We might need to have her spring trap over there.
I'll do my best.
How far does Spirit Rain go? 1, 2, 3 to 4, 5, 6, 7. Although, wait. It's going 8 over here. I'm kind of wondering if it's just cut off because of the, that's a lot, actually. Can I get her enough attack? I mean, I know I can, but like how feasibly? 3,
Leave it to me.
4, so 7, 8,
I'm ready.
9, 10. Alright,
I'll do
yeah,
my
we can do
best.
this, we can do this. We got a spring trap to here. Right, that is in line, correct? Yeah, that's in line. Now we...
Leave it to me.
Alright,
I'm
let me
ready.
make sure my math is correct. What? Hello? Why is it doing so little damage? Is it moving us? Why is it moving us? Oh my god. I'm redoing the wave. Nah, screw that. I needed to go one further. No. I don't think the extra spring trap would have been like make or break, but not happening. Okay, so
I'll do my
spring
best.
trap and 1 up. My bad, bro. I wanna...
Leave it to me.
So, what is the default range on that? Like... It's forcing us up at here. So it has 7 range.
I'll do my best.
So here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. We were that's so annoying. Whatever. Whatever.
Ready?
Doesn't phase me at all. I'm lying.
I'll do
Alright.
my best.
Attack potion.
Here goes. I'm all set.
Unyielding spirit.
I'm much
Desperation
stronger
potion.
now. I'm ready. I'll set it up. I can still fight.
Don't tell Ema.
Try and dodge this.
Get one tapped, idiot.
Leave it to me. Tired.
I think that still leaves her critical, which we want.
I've got you. You have my back.
It does. Fantastic. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just spring trap to here. This should be fine.
I can still fight.
How am I one short?
I can't quit now. I can still fight.
No, like, actually, how am I one short? Did I lose my attack potion?
I can still fight. I can't quit now.
What?
Here goes.
What happened?
I can still fight.
My attack potion went away?
Locked and loaded.
Does that remove the attack potion buff?
I won't.
What?
Taking the shot.
Well, that's kind of stupid. Oh, that was the end of the wave?
Takumi, this
I'm-
commander, is she?
Whoops.
Yeah, she's the one we took prisoner in my future.
Whoops.
I'm here this time. I won't allow that kind of worthless sentiment.
Huh? But
We'll talk about this later. We have to defeat her first.
Here we go.
Okay. I might not be able to one-turn this one. Especially with those things coming back. We just need to kill the boss. I only have 65 health, but I can't even see them. So that's swell. So we gotta do the same thing.
Leave it to me.
We kept Unyielding Spirit.
I'm ready.
We don't have enough attack potions. That cleaning the attack potion buff is actually ridiculously garbage.
I'll set it up. I'm all right. I can still fight. I won't.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta use the last attack potion to help clean these up, but
Ready? Aim. I'm feeling I can't quit now. I can still fight. I won't give up. I can still fight.
I guess we might as well just attack twice. It's not gonna... We're not saving any actions, so...
Taking the shot. I won't give up. Taking the shot. I got it.
Okay, and now down there... They're just never, ever
Time to move.
going to give me a natural spot that Hiriko can walk up and hit 3 enemies, are they? They perform counters and have attack +2 if no one is adjacent to us. That's a little annoying.
Alright. Let's get started.
We're out of range for that too. Nice. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. We walk up and we hit these grouped up enemies to add a little bit of damage.
Time to move.
We're out of attack potions. Is lame as hell. We're low on spring traps, so I think I just want to use an agility potion here.
Right here. Alright. Let's get started.
We do this. Do we? No, we do this.
Die! Ready whenever.
This feels kind of bad.
Take this!
They do so much more damage when we're alone. I kind of want to get someone else over there. But I don't know who else is even worth bringing over there. Given that we have Last Yell active on 2 people, I kind of want to purposefully go down to 1 AP.
Time to move.
So maybe we do this. Anyone on this side that we really want to bring over here? Maybe Kyoshika? But she's not... The enemy's not going to be alone, so... Maybe not?
I can still fight.
Yeah, that's not really worth it either.
I can't quit now.
I think at this point Kako's mainly just good for this exact play right here. Because I want to minimize the damage that Hiriko is taking.
Let's get started.
She does have Unyielding Spirit, so maybe we intentionally let her get low, but at some point we really want to lower the damage she is taking. For now, I say we let her get low, and we do this.
Out of my way.
We have one more. This will give us an AP refresh, and we're never lucky, of course. Thank you, game. I love that. Boost Teemo Anima with Unyielding Spirit. I don't know if that's better, actually. I don't think that's better than ulting. I do want to give her a defensive potion, just for safety's sake. We might use our last spring trap.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
We can do this.
Put your heart into it.
Oh, you're kidding me,
You did
man.
this.
Come on.
What a nuisance! All too easy.
I guess I'm up.
I should have done this in the other order. I really should have done this in the other order. Whoops.
Get in the game.
It's fine for now.
This. I'll blow you away. Hardly a challenge.
Not yet. Hardly a challenge. Not
Honestly, we're just gonna take the Unyielding Spirit.
yet. I'm all worked up now.
Bro, she's all worked up now.
Don't underestimate me. Out of my way.
Does everyone hate Hiriko? They hate Hiriko, guys. I'm confirming it right now.
I'm all right.
I mean, this has to go in a straight line, so, like, we're never going to hit that many things with it unless we use a spring trap. But she's already attacked down, so no reason to use a spring trap. We're just going to
I can still fight.
do this.
I can handle this myself.
It gives us 1 AP.
I tried my best.
We'll use that.
All good.
We actually, like, need to spring trap him 1 space forward because I messed up that order. That's insanity.
I can still hardly a
Just out of safety, we're going to defense potion again, but I'm pretty sure I set this up, so that's not necessary.
Put your heart into
There we go.
stand back and watch.
14 damage on a basic attack is insane, by the way.
Don't underestimate me.
Is that more than she just did with her ult? That's more than she just did with her ult.
I can still fight.
Move again.
I can hardly contain myself.
And this is after messing up the setup, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. Now, that is a 50-50 chance, right? Per attack
Stand
boost,
back and
so
watch. Take
extremely unreliable for it to do this much damage. But still not ending our turn. Boost it again.
I'm all worked up now.
Yeah, we win. We still have desperation potions, too.
I guess I'm up.
We still have 2 of them. Goodness.
Hardly a challenge. Out of my way.
Nothing happened there, but it was kind of funny. We had a 1 in 4 chance to just win on the spot.
Ready when you are. One last strike.
Might as well just, get a little bit of bonus BP. I'm not even going to go over the top of the desperation potions like I sometimes do, because it's really not even worth it, but
I can still fight.
we already had that one, you know?
I'll show you how it's done.
Oh yeah. I honestly, that was possibly the most difficult 1-turn clear I've had to do yet.
Ready for more.
Just by virtue of the fact that I had to kill 2 specific ads first. Kind of reminds me of Golden Deer Endgame. But not quite. Golden Deer had like a lot more than that.
Shouldn't be
Well,
too hard.
not really,
She's
technically.
basically on her way out already.
We look down at the defeated commander.
Please, don't kill me.
Huh? Did she just say something?
Shoma being able to understand her now, it's raps.
My name is Ava, the paragon of nature.
Hello, Ava. You have a simp.
I beg of you, please spare my life. I surrender. I'll come quietly, so just let me live. I do not want to die.
The terrified invader raised a trembling hand and brought it to her mask. Then she removed it to reveal what she was underneath. What was underneath. We don't even... Yeah, I mean, I know who this is, but... Hello.
This is the commander's true face? She's no different from us.
It's just like you said, Takumi. You'd almost think she was human.
She looks roughly the same age as us as well. This certainly isn't what I expected to be concealed under that mask.
Yeah, fair.
Speaking of masks, didn't you say something about that too, Takumi? Don't the commanders consider removing their masks a sign of surrender?
Yeah, that and a way of showing respect to your opponents.
And it's one of their religious teachings they never go against, right?
Yeah, unless your name is Supreme Commander.
That's if what Takumi told us is true, anyway.
Oh, do we gotta find out who's lying now? Who should we string up first?
What?
Her taking off her mask makes no difference. Hurry up and kill her.
Yeah, I know. Hiriko does not care.
Doesn't that seem a little cruel?
Not as cruel as attacking at night and trying to kill us in our beds.
I mean, kind of valid.
She's also the reason Ima had to get turned into Sirei, right? Personally. I think that operation sounds like an interesting challenge.
No.
How about you, Ima?
Good question. It's a tough choice, all right.
What's so tough about it? She caused you so much suffering in the future. She's just going to betray us again this time. There's no point sparing an enemy if it means losing an ally later.
I mean, that's 100% true, although we can also just blame Eito for that.
I'm with Kako on this one. Besides, people who hide their true faces should never be trusted.
Alright, come on now.
That's not very convincing coming from you, Miss Osuzuki.
If we're gonna kill her anyway, can't I keep her as a research subject? I'd love to see what invaders' bodies are like on the inside.
Wait, please. I don't know anything about this previous timeline you're talking about, but I would never defy God's teachings. I've lost the battle. I surrender. You can do what you want with me, but please, don't kill me.
The commander's pleas were getting more and more desperate.
Takumi, please. I really think we should spare her.
Oh, is this a decision point?
We can't kill someone who's this afraid to die. Can we?
Well, we can.
Well, Mr. Sumino, what's it to be?
Takumi, brother dearest, stand aside. If you won't kill her, I'll do it myself. I need to get stronger, and this is the fastest way to do that.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please, don't kill me.
Takumi, can't you do something? We've already won the battle. Can't we just let her live?
What do you think, Takumi?
Decision point. Alright, what am I thinking? I don't know. Anger, sadness, pity, desperation, fear. Everywhere I looked, somebody looked back at me with a different expression. They're all waiting for me to make the call. It wasn't an easy decision, but I knew what I had to do.
We're not going to kill her.
Oh.
Let's take her prisoner like before.
Not even a decision point. I thought that was going to be a decision point. But I was probably going to spare her anyways, just because if we can get any information out of her, that would be really nice.
What? Have you lost your feeble excuse for a mind?
Why kill Eito but let this invader live? If you're gonna make these big decisions, can't you be a little more consistent?
I didn't want to kill Eito, but I had to keep everyone safe anyway. We'll learn from the mistakes we made in my future and keep security on our prisoner extra tight.
But she could still escape or turn on us some other way.
There is absolutely no way for her to escape without assistance.
Our team leader has made his decision. We have to abide by it.
Maybe there's some way that I don't know of, but...
And since we can understand
Yeah.
the invader's language now, it could provide a tactical advantage too.
Yeah, I mean, that's the main thing I was thinking of. Like, look, sorry, Shoma, you being an Ava simp was really not in consideration here. Really, it wasn't even a mercy thing. It was more like, we need information about them, and who better to provide that than them, right? And if, I mean, Shoma might be able to get it out of Ava, right? So...
If we take this commander prisoner, we can interrogate her and potentially learn something that will help us out later.
She's definitely going to get killed by the Power Saw Maniac, though, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not just going soft here. You've got to believe me.
I suppose that makes sense. What do you think, Lady Kako?
If there's a proper reason for it, I guess that's okay.
I hadn't expected Hiriko to be so supportive, but thanks to her, the mood was starting to change. Everyone was still clearly conflicted, but they were starting to come around to the idea I proposed.
I'm in favor of taking the commander prisoner. Same here! So what if she escaped into Kumi's future? We just gotta make sure that doesn't happen this time. Fine. If you're all going to insist, I guess I'll go along with it.
I think we should spare her too.
We know,
take
bro.
care of her and everything.
We know, bro.
If we need to torture her at any point, can you let me do it?
Yeah, you got me. You're the first one we'll phone up.
What kind of screams do invaders make? Just imagining it is giving me goosebumps.
This man needs the invader's god.
Ugh! Sir Yugamu, tell your little Yugamu to calm down.
No. No. Bro. Nah. Don't tell me we got real physical arousal at the thought of that.
Forget the commander. Someone put this guy in a cage.
Lock him up. Lock him up. Get him out of here.
Sounds like the matter's decided. The rest is up to you, team leader.
First things first, let's get her into a cage. We'll use a sturdier lock than we did in my timeline too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'd never forgive myself if I died here. No matter what.
Buddy.
I need to make it home one day.
Buddy, do I have news for past Ava? Wait, what do you mean home? What do you consider home? Like the... I suddenly feel like home to her is not the invader base. I kind of wonder what that really means. I'm intrigued. We summoned the drones to take the prisoner away and locked her up in the courtyard. We were all exhausted from our late night battle. We staggered back to our rooms afterwards for some well-earned rest. It's been an hour. I've made it through one day. Dang! 6,000 BP? I can finally get some sleep. Mostly my thoughts centered on the prisoner, Ava, she'd called herself. We were finally going to get a chance to sit down and talk to a commander. She managed to get away last time, but I won't make the same mistake again. I'll talk to her tomorrow and see what she can tell us. Yeah, good idea. For the first time in a while, it felt like we might make actual progress. The relief that thought gave me was enough to carry me into peaceful slumber. I gradually drifted back to consciousness, my head still fuzzy. I stretched out under the covers and thought back on the events of last night. I wonder what time it is. I looked at my clock and found it was already past noon. I slept like the dead. I might have overdone it. My head was killing me. Going to get breakfast would be such a drag. Bro. Okay, Shikamaru. What a drag. That ass. I had no appetite at all. Maybe I was too tired to be hungry. But I can't just not eat anything. I picked up some rations I happened to have lying around, and eventually had a shower and got dressed. Then I remembered Ava, the commander we'd taken prisoner. I decided to go and check on her before I did anything else. Why do I feel like she's already going to be gone? Okay. Huh? That's... The main way to the courtyard, I spotted Shoma coming the other way. He was carrying a cafeteria tray. Oh, Takumi, good morning. Or, afternoon. Hi, Shoma. I guess it is more like afternoon now. Did you get up at a normal time today? I sure did. I needed to bring Ava her breakfast. I did promise I'd take care of her after all. It's only natural that should include feeding her. How was she? Did she say anything to you? She ate a little, but didn't speak. I think she's in a state of extreme stress. She was trembling all over. Although that might just be because she was so disgusted at my unclean body odor. Take a shower, bro. Use deodorant. Wash your pits. She's asleep now. That's the first time she slept since we put her in the cage. Okay. Sounds like it'll be a while before we can get anything out of her. I'm sure if we keep talking to her, she'll open up to us eventually. She's such a beautiful, gentle look in her eyes. I don't think she's a bad person, really. Shoma developed a strong attachment to the prisoner last time, too. Things are different now, so I want to believe it won't lead to the same disaster as it did back then. I'll leave Ava in your care then. Let me know if there's any change. Right. I'll do the best job an inept slob like me can. Thank you. I do want to see what Ava can tell us, but there's no point rushing things if she's not ready to talk yet. I decided to let Shoma handle her for now and went to spend my time somewhere else. Free time? Free time. Am I able to explore again today? I'm kind of curious, because I still kind of need to. But it might be too late in the day. Yeah, it is. Alright. I kind of figured, but worth a shot. Let's go to the training room. First of all, do we have any new Sims? No. Whack. Let's check some... Okay. So I didn't upgrade anyone else to have Last Yell. I didn't know if I'd done that or not. Because, like, I could just start spamming Last Yell, and then the next time I get, like, a multi-wave fight, I can get a truly ridiculous amount of upgrades, like, actually. I mean, it's only 600 BP. I might get it on literally everyone. That's what I'm gonna do, to be honest. Last Yell's not super relevant until you have a, until it's on, or until you're on a fight with, like, I think minimum 3 waves. Ideally, not 3 waves that you end as fast as I just did, because I didn't realize wave 2 would end the second I killed the fog generators. I assumed that was, like, the start of the wave, you know? Unless early strike means she snipes anything in her range, that's garbage. But it says 1 space. So it has to be adjacent to her? Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, so this is obviously costing a lot, but this is something that might just absolutely let me clown certain fights, and it would be really funny. Sorry, Ato, I'm not upgrading you right now. Why is it even available to upgrade still, actually? I wasn't able to upgrade Hiriko when she died. I kind of wonder if that's some weird plot way of telling me he's not dead. Okay, and we still have enough to... We could max out the Jumanji Slash, which I don't hate. Increase that up to 3 damage, potentially buff to 5 by her personal, and then 6 with an attack potion. I kind of like that, actually. And it's using the material we have the most of, so yeah, let's just go ahead and upgrade that. Okay, let's head to the biolab. We don't really have anything in terms of textiles, and I think we kind of need that. Yeah, we do. So we're not really going to be able to make anything here. I definitely want to... I think I want to make more attack potions. I find that I'm running out of those. I don't think I need more desperation potions right now. I literally have never used Power Panacea. Maybe make more defense potions too. Idle Shout. That's what I'm looking for. I mean, I guess what? I'm just looking at spring traps again, like always. Yeah. I need more machine parts for that. That's fine. Oh wait, the upgrade is range now? I'm actually gonna snag those. It's actually kind of nice. Is it the same here? It's kind of risky. It is. We're going to leave that alone for now, though, because I don't really use mines. Let's look at report cards. Do I have anyone that basically is straight up telling me what they want? Sweet food, Takamaru. Celebrity food, Hiriko. Yeah, I know you want wine. I get it. You don't have wine. Knowledge books. Soothing items. Yeah, I've got a few potential ones. Let's go check Takamaru. I already forgot what he was. I think it was sweet food. Somebody was sweet food. I mean, okay, if it was Takamaru, I think we can assume he wants the rebel pudding. So let's try that. Are we turning him into mush?
Sure?
Yeah, we are.
I can have this? Hell, you just turned me into mush.
Nice. Rank 5 gym. I still need to get the bond rank up with someone, because I don't know what that is. Like, is that like a Danganronpa free time event? Like, ooh, it's getting dark. I should head back and get some sleep. Definitely about to get a plot event. Gazing absently at the sky, I ambled across the roof towards my room. Hiriko was there too, also looking at the night sky. I wouldn't get a better chance to talk to her than this. I changed direction to walk over to her, but then... She must have noticed me. She abruptly got to her feet and began walking away. What's wrong with her? Why does she keep avoiding me?
Hey!
Hiriko, wait a minute! Panic and irration made my voice come out louder than I'd intended. It got Hiriko to stop, though. She turned around, regarding me with quiet disdain. I'm sorry for yelling. It just slipped out. I really need to talk to you. Didn't I tell you I had nothing to say to you?
It's fine if you don't want to talk. But at least tell me why you're avoiding me.
She didn't say a word. Chilly silence. That was the only answer she deigned to give me. So that's how it is. I'm sorry for disturbing you. But you'll tell me someday, right? I want us all to survive this war.
That includes you, Hiriko. If something's bothering you, you can always ask me for help.
Oh, and thank you for backing me up when I wanted to spare Ava. If you hadn't been there, the discussion might have gone on all night. Thanks for trusting me. I just made the most logical choice. I'm grateful all the same. Thanks again. Oh, the blush? The Hiriko blush? Hold on. Even she's vulnerable to that kind of thing? Hiriko turned on her heel and left, still not saying anything. I felt like her cool, collected demeanor had eased up for a moment, though. I couldn't tell for sure since it's so dark. Oh well, at least I got to thank her. Hiriko was hiding something from me, that much was obvious, but for whatever reason she wasn't able to tell me about it. I guess I'll just have to gain her trust, slowly but surely. Don't get discouraged. You didn't come back in time just to give up when things got tough. You're gonna win this war and take everyone back to the artificial satellite, right? Yeah, whatever it takes, that's what I'm going to do. I made a silent vow to myself, the twinkling stars up above, my only witnesses. The night passed quietly and without incident, drawing an end to my 22nd day at the academy. Yeah, I do want to throw out there that, one thing I was kind of curious of, this, I don't know, it feels like a stretch, so I didn't really, think about it. I wonder if it's like, I don't know, like,
rise and shine.
I guess there's two possibilities. I'm going to start with the first one that doesn't really make sense to me, but I'm just going to say it because I'd rather throw out something that I consider stupid and then discredit it later than to not throw it out there and it be right. And I'm like, I swear, guys, it's real. I thought that, right? But I was like, what if like somehow it was Hiriko? Like in the suit? That doesn't make sense because we saw her with the like we saw her in there too, unless that was, I don't know, maybe some weird hallucination. I almost wonder if it's something weird like body swaps going on, but that doesn't really make sense to me. But the idea was like, what if it's us, like what if it's her that we kicked, right? And we'd be able to tell like if she was like limping or something, right? And it's like, wait, I kicked the right leg of the killer, right? I don't know. I guess the other possibility right now is, I don't know, maybe she's like, bro, what if she's like low-key falling for us, bro? Like, I'm being serious, right? And she doesn't know how to deal with that. That sounds a little ridiculous. I'm only thinking that because of like the little blush we just got and like we kind of locked in and saved her life, possibly. The other theory, of course, I mentioned this before, is that Takumi's crazy. There wasn't really a, there wasn't actually a Saw murderer to begin with. And somehow it was Takumi like imagining the whole thing and she knows that, right? Those are the three ideas I've got so far. I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities. There's the range of possibilities is too wide for me to really narrow things down yet.
Get ready for your 23rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Another day starting. How should I spend my time today? Alright, straight to free time. I think we gotta explore again because I already like bankrupted myself again. These upgrades aren't cheap, man. These upgrades are not cheap. We need textiles badly still. Who's BP in textiles? Gaku. Alright, and we're gonna run up with the same team, except actually get textiles this time. Hopefully.
Time to get moving.
Okay, I know where the textiles are, so we know what checkpoint we're starting at. Literally saves like 3 seconds. I don't even know why I bother. It's the coast, right? Because the desert was, I forgot. That was machine parts. Desert was machine parts. Forest is herbs. Underground is rocks. Coast is therefore textiles, right? Surely I'm not an idiot. Surely I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. Okay. Whew, thank God. I thought I was an idiot. Okay, so... Here's our target space, all the way off to the left. And we can get a decent amount of gifts along the way to that one. Like 1, 2, and this way. 3, 4, 5. We get the target space. Hit the checkpoint. And then we reconsider from there. What in the world is this thing? What is that thing? What is that place? Like, some of these spots, I feel like we're gonna end up there in, like, some random alternate routes, if that makes sense. Once we get the target space, we're actually pretty close to another 2 gifts. I don't know, I might be able to clean sweep this whole place, to be honest. Grabbing this one.
What a fascinating find.
Let's hit this. We might be able to get a boost. Fine, wait for it to pass. We got nothing useful. Okay. Worth a shot. Let's go for the cloth. Find a suitcase on the ground. Seems to be something inside, but it is locked. Let's try a random combination. Nice. Got the expensive suit.
Look what I found.
Let's go for 4 here.
Oh, yeah!
Torn screen. Nice. I guess let's go for... What are we at? Rock is what we have the most of. I definitely want to grab the textiles then. I find some graffiti sprayed on the wall. Not exactly high art, but you find your eye drawn to it. Figure out the secret code. It was definitely a cryptograph. Using your cultivated reading comprehension skills, you decipher the cryptograph and discovered a hiding spot for treasure. Large graph.
Ooh,
Flag. Why'd I say large graph? What? I'm on to nothing, bro. A sign in the middle of the path has an arrow drawn in it. Figure out the secret code. There's a code, again. Using our comprehension skills, deciphered it and got a cool cape. Banger.
A little something for me.
I love cool capes. I see a dog peeking through some trash. Someone might have thrown away something rare. Let's ignore it. See a shooting star. If you make a wish now, it may come true. Wish for better materials. Nice. That was worth it. Chance for materials going up. Can't hurt. Let's try that again, I guess. We find a disused gym. This might be a good time to work out. Let's use the bench press. Alright, nice. BP chances up. I don't really actually want to take advantage of that, but, you know, I might. Vader in an awesome cape is wandering around. It looks so cool. Challenge him to a duel. We managed to win the duel to the death. We got another cool cape.
Here, I found this.
The cool cape bandit over here. One looks exhausted, and the zombie suggests taking a break. What if we keep moving? Like, what is it? What? Are we serious? I guess we want to take the fight then. Get some heals. I wish I can one-tap both of those if she can get in range.
Leave it to me.
I'm so dumb. I once again forgot that... I always, for some reason, forget the range on her attack somehow.
Let us begin. You've left yourself open! Leave it to me. I've got you! Let us begin.
Okay.
2 arms. Nen. Leave it to me.
Sometimes you just gotta nin, you know?
2 arms.
That's the way I see things, at least.
I can still fight. I've got your back.
Thanks for that.
We're just gonna go to the next turn. It's never been more over.
Leave it to me. All good.
I'm indebted to you.
I'm prepped and ready. I'll help.
You have my thanks.
Leave it to me.
Onward. Nen.
There we go. Fully healed up. Definitely didn't want to take any unnecessary damage permanently, you know?
What a fascinating find.
Notes on locked room gimmick. Yep, secret code. We basically, you just always choose that bottom choice.
This looks like a rare one.
Bondage suit, oh no. And we definitely have some people that are going to enjoy that, but... it's below us. Doesn't really matter. Neglected bronze statue of a dog seems to regard you with baleful eyes. We'll pat its head. We got a pet. Fantastic.
Ooh, a little something for me.
We'll take the rock, I guess. Valky finds something glittering in the river. He insists it's gold dust, but is it really? We'll let him jump into the river. Picked up at a golden chug. Probably wasn't real gold dust. Usable as a crafting material.
Ooh, a little something for me.
It's a 90, so who cares, ultimately. You find what looks like a pine mushroom. It just so happens you're feeling hungry. Is it okay to eat this? Let's not. Eito's not here to ask about
This looks like a rare one.
So, we got the fabric that we need. So we can snag that checkpoint for sure. Find a tiger sleeping soundly. Strike now and you can defeat it. Attack it. Terrible plan. Sorry, Gaku. I find what looks like a fast food restaurant. Gaku's worked in places like this before. He might be able to whip something up. Make a double cheeseburger. Bro, Gaku is the only one who needed healed. Yeah, we're certainly walking out of here with a lot more textiles. Kind of want machine parts, but it's not that big a deal. What's our bag look like? 90, 90, 60, 60, 90, 60, 30, 90, 200. So we have a little room for improvement, not a ton. Do we want to grab these gifts? Honestly, well, I kind of already... Whoops. Oh, we gotta move. Fine. Oh, no. Green chemicals is the base. Okay. That one scares the hell out of me every time, man. It always ends horribly. Find it. Yellow chemical as a base. Oh. Oh, we cooked!
What?
Purified water. Wrecked ship washed up on the beach. Probably valuable resources. Let's explore the deck. Got a pirate flag. Interesting.
Yes.
I mean, that's better than a 30 rocks. See a bird roosting. Chase down the bird.
I picked this one up.
Get rid of one of our cool capes. Rip. Find a herd of goat-like animals. Their fur looks soft and fluffy. It might feel good to pet them. Let's approach them slowly and quietly. And we're going to take a bunch of damage. Yeah, I'm thinking instead of going somewhere else, we just grab this last gift and then get out of here. Tasty looking fruit. Let's pick it up and eat it. Oh. Gaku is just not allowed to live, I guess. Cowboy-looking invader. Strike before it can react. We got the cowboy hat.
We did it.
Had to quick draw on it. Alright, flags. Gotta go. I gotta keep the cool cape over it. That'll make the rules.
What a fascinating find.
Yeah, our multiplier, I think, went down a little bit because of that, but... Wait. Are multipliers increased, like, the chance of finding things? Is it increasing your end multiplier? Oh. To be honest, in that case, with that big of a multiplier on herbs, I want to go grab the target for herbs. Little risky. Suddenly unable to move, you've been caught in a huge spider web. Force your way through. That's what we had to do last time. Ah, crap. No! Oh, that's bad. Oh my god. We should have taken the emotional damage. We lost our target. Oh my god. That's so bad. I didn't mean to go one. Whoops. Catch sight of a figure in a black cape cut across the path. What was that? Could it be the legendary thief Black Tie Mask? A rose flew through the air like an arrow and pierced Koshiko's leg. How mysterious. You'll catch them one day. Hey, we got an artificial rose, though, I guess. Man, I'm pissed. I'm so mad that I lost my target space thing. An erect ship. We'll search the cabins. Tattered map.
Here's something.
Garbage. So let's move checkpoint. Let's go to the forest north, I guess. If the target space is within a reasonable distance, we're going to go for that. It's not in the same spot it always seems to be. All the way over there. That's kind of a hike. Like, that is quite the trek. There's 2 gifts right there. We could snag 3 along the way. Yeah, let's just snag the gifts. Or do our best to. Alright. Yeah, Nozomi needs to heal us. We're once again without Gaku. Poor guy. Bro is simply not allowed to live these.
My turn. That's it. Ready when you are. Take that. Go. Say when. Yeah. Let's do this. Here. Good to go. Yeah. All right.
I'm prepped and ready. Here goes.
I mustn't submit.
I'm good to go. I'll patch you up.
I'm indebted to you.
We still need to do an extra heal anyway, so I guess being directly Jason didn't matter, but why not?
Let us begin. Banzai!
Alright, we're full healed, so we should hopefully have a little bit of time. We're still going to try to avoid things where we can, and that will not be here. Large, foul-smelling flower blocks your path. Maybe it's a rare material. We'll skillfully pick the flower.
We did it.
We have a really nice multiplier on flowers right now, so... Go left. We're gonna go down anyways. I bet. Oh lord. Use the green chemical as a base. Oh my. Yeah, and that created an even bigger multiplier. That's 100%, like... Wow, that's so good. We don't have Darumi with us, so we're gonna ignore this one.
What?
Okay. We're gonna go 3 and take the question mark. Run by thick fog. We're gonna hide and wait for it to pass. Ah, we lost movement. That's fine. Where's the next one? Down there. Okay, whatever. We get a blue herb either way. Yank it right out.
We did it.
Same thing. Alright. Large turnip. Again. Don't really want to keep a 60 herb. The only thing we really have to get rid of is the 60 cloth and another 60 cloth. But, like, I want to walk out of here with some cloth. With the running water under some rocks, there may be a natural spring here. Will you clear away the rocks? Let's move the rocks. Let's go 1. Trying to buy thick fog. We'll hide and wait for it to pass. And we're taking a purple fight no matter what here. Okay. I wasn't really going for that, but if that's what they decided.
Let's go. Time to use it. My turn.
This one was a little too perfect. Just
I've got this.
felt like I had to do it, you know?
Take this. Ready when you are. That's it. Good to go. Yeah. All right. My turn. Ha. Got it. Good to go.
I got this.
I think with a rescue bullet, we can, like, by cleansing the stun, we should be able to set up a good air blade. And then just one turn this.
Onward.
Alright. That was a purple fight, but for what, you know? That was pretty free.
Here, I found this.
90 rock. We don't really need that, but yeah, we're gonna pass on it.
What?
Nitroglycerin? Good lord. I don't know if that's the gift material I want, but... Alright, so now we go to the right. We go up here, grab the target space, and then we have 2 gifts right next to each other. Search for the best herbs. Versatile plant.
Here's something.
Oh, man. I was gonna say, after last time, I definitely don't want to not rest, because we took some stupid damage.
Let's do this. This should do it. My turn. There. Oh, good to go. Yeah. Go. Ready when you are. I've got this. Here. Oh, ready when you are. Take this. Got it.
2 arms.
Alright. Side slash doing 4 damage makes things a lot easier.
Here's something.
Find an altar. I mean, we can't really get cooked by this again, right? I mean, we lose some cloth, which is not great, but it's fine. Climb the slope path, the log starts rolling down. Let's jump out of the way. An extra thick log.
Here's something.
Solid, I suppose. Dilapidated old greenhouse. Take a small pumpkin. Got a golden pumpkin.
Look what I found.
Okay. I said I want to keep that 60 cloth for now. I mean, I might get rid of it for the target item. Tasty looking fruit. We're going to ignore it. I gotta loop around it anyways, so... Oh my goodness. See something glimmering at the top of a tall tree. Is there any way to retrieve it? We'll shake the tree.
I picked this one up.
Glowing nut. I'll leave that alone. I'll take a small pumpkin again. Oh, awesome.
This looks like a rare one.
Yeah, we got a world tree leaf. We'll place an artificial rose with that. No. We'll replace one of the random 90 herbs. I'll take a yellow fight, that's fine.
Let's go. Time to use it. Ready when you are. That's it. Oh, here we go. Here. I've got this. That's it. Let's go. Take that. Got it. Say when. There. I've got this. Take that. All right. Here we go. Takes more than that. Say when.
Group up so we can just heal up next turn.
I'm okay. I'll help.
I'm indebted to you.
Let's go.
There we go.
Here's something.
I don't really want that. It's gonna turn around. Green chemicals. Oh my god, man! Holy snap! What in the world? We're gonna get 1,600 herbs? There's no way. Find a forest where bamboo and mushrooms grow in profusion. Which one will you pick? We ignore both and move on, and we somehow ended up in battle because of that? I didn't see that one coming. I will be honest.
I've got your back.
Thanks. Good to go. Go. Ready when you are. Take that. Oh, here we go.
Doesn't really matter what I do on that one.
Say when. There. Got it. Let's do this. Take that. Oh, I've got this. That's it.
Well, that was easy.
Here,
We were able to use, we didn't need to heal, so we were able to pretty freely use the bolstering bullet there. Try to outrun it. Go back 3 spaces. You hear singing in the distance. Play the school song over it.
We did it.
But we're not going to keep the gramophone. Alright, we're just going to get these 2 gifts, then we're out of here.
This looks like a rare one.
There we go. Alright, we're out of here. While it is rough for poor Gaku, this is the best exploration I think I've ever gotten. Because that multiplier is actually ridiculous. That's insane. I need to screenshot that real quick. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Heady, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
All right.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
I mean, that was the most ridiculous exploration I've ever had. 1,600 of one item. Ended up with over 2,000 total. My friend Corin said hi. I had to send that. I had to send that screenshot in a Discord real quick. I'm sorry, and they know I'm recording. That's another day done. Time flies when we're not fighting. If only we can make it to day 100 as peacefully as this. I know that was just a hollow fantasy, but it gave me some comfort as I gradually drifted off to sleep.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 24th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Alright. Hopefully we have another free time with all the new materials we just got. Okay, time to get up. What should I do today? I need to make sure I'm using my time productively. Nice. Alright, so let's go to the biolab. We don't have the rank for that, but my god, do we have the herbs. Let's make another attack potion. Like I said, I've kind of actually run out of those. Whoa! AoE? I'm gonna do the same for agility potion. Alright. Well, that's a humongous buff. Oh, no, that's a good one. Do stop by again. Alright, I don't want this video to just be the exploration day. So we're not going to explore again, even though I kind of want to. Nothing really that interesting has happened yet, so... what are we gonna do? I mean, we could probably go to the rec room. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe we just hang out with someone. I don't know yet. Alright. Needed a quick break. I have returned. Shoma, Darumi, or Tsubasa. Do I have any gifts that like seem like pretty free? It hasn't been that long since I looked at this. I mean, did I get wine? Let's look at celebrity food. Celebrity food, knowledge books, soothing items. Surely we got one of those gifts. We picked up so many gifts in the last two explorers. We got the locked room thing. I can see that being Kako's, actually. Still no wine, though. Did I try giving that to... I think I tried giving that to Hiriko already. So let's try... what, knowledge books? Is that what it was? Mystery novel set young. We just got that. So that goes to Kako, I believe. I hope I didn't mess that up.
Oh, wow! I've never received something like this before. I love it.
There we go. Literally, like, all we got for that was affinity. Wow. How are we doing on our report card ranks? I haven't really looked. Social studies, we've maxed observation, we've maxed both gym ranks. We still need exploration for social studies. We don't need creativity. Our literacy is going up. We can read now, guys. We have some ability to read. Come over the other ones that we might be able to just snipe soothing items. I might just YOLO a guess on those. Because that was the problem. I just didn't know which one she would want. I have no clue if she's a scented candle kind of girl, but we'll try it, especially because it costs herbs, and I'm not exactly poor on herbs right now. Here you go, Nozomi. I don't know if you actually want this, but...
What? For me? Thank you. I'll take good care of it.
I don't... So that wasn't perfect. So that wasn't the one we were looking for, then. It means it's 50-50 on the other two.
Soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Good night. Right, I'm not crazy. That wasn't, like, the one. Correct. It was not. The nighttime announcement played like it always did around that time. Normally, it would be my cue to start getting ready for bed, but not tonight.
Huh?
Ugh, I really need to eat something. I was way too hungry to just go to sleep. I've been so stressed lately, my meals have been pretty rough and ready. I guess that's finally catching up to me. But I finished all of my rations, and I really don't feel like going to the cafeteria. Maybe I'll just drink some water or something. I turned the faucet and began to frantically gulp down water. I was so hungry, it tasted better than regular water had any right to taste, but it still wasn't enough. I'm drinking too much of this. I don't know if our water supply is limited, but I better not risk it. Now that I'd fooled my stomach into feeling like it had something in it, I got into bed. Once I was asleep, the hunger wouldn't bother me anymore. I closed my eyes and allowed myself to drift off. Bro ate sleep for dinner. Who hasn't been there at least once before, though? I hope we're not in free time anymore. I want some story events now.
Troops, time to rise and shine.
I don't mind this being a mostly exploration and combat video, but I don't want it to be only those things.
Get ready for your 25th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Morning already? I rubbed my eyes and sat up, still reluctant to leave the warmth of the covers. My hunger pangs from the night before had settled down, but I felt like I should eat a big breakfast today, just in case. Better head to the cafeteria. Mumbling to myself, I made to get out of bed, but then... Oh my goodness. Usually someone spamming it like that means like Darumi or Kako. Huh? Who could that be? The sudden barrage of doorbell rings took me by surprise, and it didn't end there.
Takumi, wake up! Please, come quick!
What happened? I feel like the prisoner is going to be dead. That voice, Shoma? It took me a moment to recognize his voice over the knocking. He sounded flustered and panicky. Had something bad happened? I hurried over to the door and opened it. Sure enough, Shoma was on the other side, his face white as a sheet. What is it? What's going on? Ava, she's... Just come look for yourself. Hey. Taken aback by Shoma's intensity, I allowed him to lead me away. She's definitely dead. Shoma brought me to the courtyard. Everyone else was already there. They were looking at the animal pens with bemused looks on their faces. Shoma, what's going on here? What happened to Ava? She's still in her cage. See for yourself. Something in the way his voice quavered sent a shiver down my spine, but I did as he said and stepped forward to look at the cage. Betcha she got killed by bladed weapons. Yep. Inside was a sickeningly large pool of blood, and in the middle of it, a body covered in stab wounds.
Ava?
I don't know if I can use that as a thumbnail. That's kind of what I was hoping to get, but... For a moment, my mind froze up. What was I looking at? Had someone really killed her? Good grief. With all this blood loss, there's no chance of reviving her. Although I'm not sure the Revive-O-Matic would have even worked on an invader in the first place. Poor Ava. What a way to go. She'd have been better off if we'd killed her right off the bat. Taking her prisoner only led her to an even crueler fate. More importantly, who did this? We've got to find the culprit. Well, who was the first to discover the body? Shoma. He said it was like this when he came to give Ava her breakfast. A likely story. Mr. Gonzaki, it was you, wasn't it? Of course not. Ava was so beautiful and pure. I'd never violate her like this. Yeah, honestly, I do believe that. But it's always the person who discovers the body who turns out to be the killer. Bro did not play Danganronpa. It wasn't me, I swear. Stop that, brother dearest. You can't go around accusing people without evidence. You're such a kind-hearted little angel, sister dearest. We don't deserve you. One thing's been bothering me. It's the way the cage was broken open. Judging by the damage to the door, this was done with a bladed weapon. Oh yeah? Who do we know who carries one of those around? It wasn't me, I assure you. The holy Jumanji sword would never do something so crass. I agree with you there. That sword of yours is more of a reprobate than a ruffian. She's neither. I don't think it was sliced open with a sword. Whatever did this probably had a lot of force behind it. Probably something motorized. Probably the saw. A motorized weapon. My heart jumped into my throat. It couldn't be. Could it? Yugamu, can you look at the damage on Ava's body and figure out how she died? I can try, but I'm warning you, I'm no coroner. That's fine. Just tell me what you can.
I can see several defensive wounds. The size of the cuts is consistent with ones made by a sharp blade. So, Ava was probably attacked by someone with a bladed weapon. She fought back, but it wasn't enough to save her. The pain and blood loss would have sent her into hemorrhagic shock, and with no one to help her, she died soon after.
A sharp blade with a lot of force behind it. That sounds like...
the power saw. I hope I'm wrong, but there's only one thing I can think of. Sounds like the killer's back. Didn't I tell you this wasn't over? You mean the person Takumi fought before? Didn't you say you took their weapon away? Yeah, I put it in the metal shop. A power saw, huh? Yeah, I can see one of those doing this kind of damage. I remember seeing it lying around. You don't think someone used it to kill Ava? Everyone, let's check the metal shop, quick! I mean, it's definitely not going to be there, bro. Let's be for real. I scrambled inside and headed to the spot where I put the power saw, but it was gone. There was nothing there now. We searched the room from corner to corner, but no one was able to find it. No way. It can't be. That settles it. Whoever killed the prisoner must have used the power saw to do it. So the killer in the weird suit came back? Just where did they come from anyway? Hiding in the shadows like a coward. Come out and face justice, vile fiend. Of course, the killer could just as easily be one of us. Don't be ridiculous. We can't start suspecting each other now. Besides, none of us had any reason to kill the prisoner. You think so? I'd say everyone gets an uncontrollable urge to murder someone now and then. That's just you, dude. Mistress Hiriko, you're the only one who survived an attack by this power saw maniac. Why have you been so quiet about it? Tell us all the gory deeds. It might give us some clues to identify the killer. Sorry, but I don't remember much about that night. I can't tell you anything about the person who attacked me. That's a lie. She definitely knows something, but she's not telling us. Aw, no fair. Such a once-in-a-lifetime experience and you don't even get to remember it? That's seriously depressing. It's on the same level as losing your entire save file right before the last boss. Just thinking about it makes me want to end it all. It must have been pretty traumatic. It's no wonder you blocked it out. Excuse me for speaking out of turn, but can't we do something about Ava before we go looking for the killer? I feel terrible just leaving her like that. Let's take her to the morgue. If we bury her, we'll also be burying any clues the body can give us. Maybe we can make her a grave marker for now. We'll give her a proper burial when all this is over. Alright, now let's split up. One group will move the body, the other will make the marker. So we're in the moving the body group. After wrapping Ava's body in a sheet, the boys group carried it to the morgue. Eito's body's in here too.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you got an extra day of life out of that.
I'd never forgive myself if I died here. No matter what, I need to make it home one day.
Ava's words came drifting back to me. She was so desperate to live and return home, but she never did. Her life had ended in such a cruel way, too. A feeling of wretched misery welled up inside me. I clenched my fists and tried not to lose my cool. Once we'd safely stored Ava's body away, we went to meet up with Nozomi and the girls. The whole team stood in front of Ava's empty grave and shared a moment of silence in her memory.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day is coming to an end. After paying our respects at Ava's grave, the mood had been heavy. Sadness at losing Ava, fear of being attacked by the killer, paranoia about who could be behind all this, doubt, grief, frustration. It was a smorgasbord of negative emotions. I didn't feel much like doing anything after that, so I just drifted back to my room. As I tossed and turned in bed that night, I couldn't help thinking of the graves I'd had to make in my last timeline. Hiriko, Ima, Nozomi. I couldn't let them die this time, too. What if the killer came back and attacked again? What if I have to bury more of my friends? No, I won't let that happen. I'll get everyone together to discuss things tomorrow. We'll come up with a plan and find a way to deal with this. Firm in that resolve, I finally settled down and fell asleep. I really don't know who this could be. Like, I don't know if it could be one of us, right?
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
If it was the hooded figure we saw in the one fight, then it basically can't be any of us. Like, it can only be the Tsukumo twins, Darumi, or Shoma. If the hooded person is the same as the killer, if they're different, then that leaves like literally everybody available. So, but it does raise the question of who is that hooded figure. Right now, I honestly kind of think they might be different. It's not impossible that they're the same, but I kind of wonder if the hooded figure is just going to be a more like regular plot figure within these alternate routes. Maybe something to do with our time travel caused them to appear, right? Who they are, why, I don't know. But that's just my gut feeling right now is they're not the same. And if that's true, then we have way too many possibilities on who the killer could be. So
get ready for your 26th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
So hungry. The moment I was awake, I was assaulted by an intense pang of hunger. Did I even eat anything yesterday? I didn't really have much of an appetite, but still. I better go to the cafeteria for some breakfast, and I'll talk to everyone about what we're going to do next. I won't let any more of my friends die. Maybe we're going to actually eat today. We all decided to get together in one of the classrooms. Once everyone was there, we got right down to business. Here's the deal. We need to do something about whoever attacked me and Hiriko and killed Ava.
Hey!
Up until now, we've been prioritizing our defensive battles, but after what happened yesterday, I don't think we can keep that up. That person in the black suit with the power saw, let's just call them the killer to make things easier. We have to find them and stop them, or there could be more victims. Are you guys in? Of course, I never give up, no matter how the odds are stacked against me. That's just how pure of heart maidens roll. You all feel the same, right? Yes, I may be at the very bottom of the social and biological hierarchy, but I'll still do whatever I can. The holy Jumanji sword could never stand idle and let evil have its way. And if she's in, I'm in. We shall find this villain and deliver swift, merciless justice. Normally this kind of mundane work would be beneath a noble like me, but I'll make an exception. I'll help too. Can you let me torture the killer once we catch them? Bro, like, I love that that's his reasoning. It was a relief to get such a positive reaction out of everyone. They all seemed willing to help. I still have my doubts about this whole serial killer thing. Are we sure they even exist? Oh, they exist all right. They definitely exist.
There's no freaking way there's not a killer here.
You just want there to be a killer. But why are you getting so mad about it? I think the killer exists too. I can't imagine why any of us would do those things. I don't want us to start suspecting each other. I agree. Whoever wrote that thread on the blackboard is probably behind it. They're somewhere inside the school, picking us off just like they said they would. So how are we gonna find him? Just search the school till we flush him out? I guess that's all we can do. Hold on, I might have a better idea. I've been working on something I call an organic life detection device. It's not all that high spec, but it could help us here. Ooh, sounds fancy. What's it do? It's kinda in the name, bro. To put it simply, it detects how many people are present within a certain range. If we set that range to within the wall of fire, we'll be able to see if there's anyone else inside the school besides us. That's amazing, Tsubasa. It's so cool that you can make something like that. Just remember, it'll only tell us the total number of life forms in range. But that's better than nothing, right? Absolutely. It sounds like it'll be a big help. It won't be ready right away, though. I need to draw up some plans, get the materials together. It'll be a few more days, at least. No problemo. We'll just have to patrol the school until you're done. Please be careful, Moko. We haven't found the murder weapon yet. The killer probably still has it on them. They could attack again. Just let them try it. I'll shove my hand so far up their ass, I'll knock their teeth out. Yeah, you do that, bro. Your hand in their anus, you say? Can you really do that? Will it even fit? Oh no, you two. Sister dearest, you're absorbing bad influences again. Yeah, no kidding. Kyoshika, though. At any rate, leave the device to me. I'll have it done as soon as I can. Thanks, Tsubasa. Now that that's settled. The image of the two books I'd found in the library drifted into my mind. Should I tell the others about them? I want some more time to chew over what was in them, though. Now that that's settled, everyone stay on your guard. Watch each other's backs. I don't want any more casualties. Right, we can do this. Hiriko clearly is, not, sharing something. The question is, what is it? What does she know that we don't? My current best guess is that it's actually just Takumi, but I don't know. In the end, I decided to keep the old books to myself and ended the meeting there. I wasn't in the mood to do anything else, and before I knew it, my 26th day at Last Defense Academy had come to an end.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 27th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Something the matter, Kako? Oh, good morning, Takumi. I was just trying something out. Huh? Trying what? To have a vision. My dear sister can see into people's futures, you know. Oh yeah. I'd almost forgotten about that. Probably because her visions are so unreliable. You don't seem very surprised. I guess you knew already. In that case, I'll give you the short version. She's trying to use her gift to give us some clues about the killer. A laudable effort, if I do say so myself. But it's no good. I can't have visions on demand, no matter how hard I try. If only I had a better grasp on it, I could find the killer in no time at all. In that case, it's time for your dear brother to step in and have a vision of his own. Yes, I can see it. I can see that. My dear sister will be just as adorable today as she always is. Oh, and as for your problem, Mr. Sumino, you probably just need more fiber in your diet. Does that really count as a prediction? That day I ate a slightly more nutritious breakfast than usual, I think. Once I'd finished, I headed back to my room to think out my next move. Free time? A clue to help us find the killer. Back in my room, I opened my desk drawer and took out the book I'd sewed inside. Now we're getting plot, it looks like. I didn't know how true any of it was, but this was the only other thing I'd found that mentioned a killer hiding inside the school. Maybe I'll take another look at it, just in case. I opened the musty old book and turned to the pages that dealt with the serial murders. The true identity of the unkillable killer. As I scanned through the pages, I found a section that offered several theories. A man given immortality through inhumane actions, now seeking revenge on the world that treated him so cruelly. A researcher that was driven to suicide came back from the dead using black magic. A reanimated corpse made by stitching together parts from students who died during an epidemic. These all sound like something out of a horror story. Once again, most of them sounded like they'd just been made up for fun. I couldn't prove that any of them were fake, of course, or that any of them might be real. I don't think I can believe anything here unless I see it for myself. With a sigh, I closed my book and put it back in the drawer. Guess I'll just have to do whatever I can until something new happens. Free time, then. Okay. So yeah, we didn't really get anything there like we were kind of hoping we would, but, I mean, worth a glance, right? Let's try to roll the 50-50 on Nozomi's gift this time. It wasn't the scented candle. Kaleidoscope or pretty shell. I'm gonna try the kaleidoscope because we know that Karuha likes stars, right? And that might not hold true for her as well, but maybe it does. I don't think it. I think I tried the telescope and that didn't really work, but I think it worked.
Thank you. I'll cherish it forever and ever.
Calculation up by 20. Sheesh! Oh, that brings math up to 4. We kind of need that. I didn't realize it was that low still. That brings everything to 4, right? Yeah, everything's at 4 now. Okay. I don't know if there's any gifts that we know for sure work at this point. Do we ever just give this to Gaku? I could totally see him liking just gold. Dang, I have not gotten any good gifts for Gaku yet. That is insane.
Whoa! If you're sure I can have it, I'll take it. This is awesome!
That's gotta be it, right? Affinity went up by 5 at least. We'll take that.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
What in the world is... Someone's playing music. I have no clue what that is. Another day without an enemy attack. Maybe I shouldn't get too comfy. We've had to fight night battles before, but it's like the announcement says, I have to rest when I can. After a warm shower to wash away some of the day's fatigue, I got into bed and soon fell asleep. Day 28. I think we can hit at least 30.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 28th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Alright. To the cafeteria. Gamu's the only one here. Was that the gift was that the item that Gaku wanted? Yeah, it was. Okay, that's fine. And how did that... What rank was he? He was social studies, I think? He would have been a little bit of both. So he gave us... Oh, okay. Because he's a... Yeah, he has both. So he gave us 10 exploration, but we didn't need any observation. Morning, Takumi. Want to eat with me? Yeah, of course. I accepted the invitation and sat down opposite Yugamu. For reasons that escaped me, he was grinning like a Cheshire cat. You seem really happy today. Did something good happen? Oh, am I letting it show? Whoops, that's no good for an assassin. But I just can't help myself. I'm so excited I can barely hold it in. Considering Yugama's unique personality, I hesitated to ask what he was excited about. The next moment, he picked up the knives he'd been toying with and turned his attention to the grilled meat on his plate. Moving almost too fast for me to follow, he began skinning the meat from the bone with frightening precision. Hey, what are you doing? Whoops, here I go again. I should really only do this kind of thing behind closed doors. But I can't help it, man. Ever since I saw her dismembered body, my passion's been at a fever pitch. Is he talking about Ava? That's the kind of loving killing I've been craving all my life. Not being able to do it myself has got me climbing the walls. Oh, right. Yugama's not just a little eccentric, he's a grade A Omega class freak. That's real. His breathing heavy now, he looked up from his whirring blades and locked eyes with me. Say, Takumi, I don't suppose you'd let me kill you. I promise I'll treat every hair on your head with the love and devotion you deserve. Getting killed with love is like nothing else you'll ever experience. The two of us can make beautiful music together. Yugama's intense gaze was giving me goosebumps, and not in a good way. No way, not in a million years. That's fair. I wouldn't want to if you weren't into it anyway. But let me warn you. I can't keep going like this.
If you can't help me out, I really might have to kill someone.
Bro, what? His eyes still locked to mine, Yugama stuck out his tongue and licked the blade of one of his knives. Bro. Hey! You're so cute when you're scared, Takumi. Don't worry, I was just kidding. Knock it off, please. Your sense of humor is bad for my health. Here I am trying to keep everyone alive, and he's talking about killing for kicks. It's too early in the day to deal with this stuff. Here am I, is what it says. That's not what that's supposed to say. My hopes of a stress-free morning thoroughly dashed. I suffered through breakfast, Yugama's eyes on me the whole time. I came away from it feeling more tired than before I ate. My motivation had suffered a hit, so I decided to take a walk to clear my head and get my strength back. Stepping out onto the rooftop, I walked over to the fence and stared up at the clear blue sky. Oh, nice. Fresh air. I feel better already. It wasn't bad, taking a moment to space out under this endless sky now and then. Just as I was beginning to recover from my breakfast with Yugama, are we going to see Hiriko?
Huh?
Oh. I noticed Hiriko standing a short distance away, also looking up at the sky. This is just like the other night. Should I try to talk to her? She'll probably only blow me off again. But before I can make a decision, it was made for me. Looks like she noticed me. Huh? This is different. I'd expected Hiriko to turn her back on me and walk away, but instead, she was actually coming over to talk to me. Takumi. Yes? What is it? My voice cracked. I was so surprised at Hiriko suddenly acting friendly. Well, friendly for her. Why the change in attitude? Up until now, she'd been so determined to avoid me. As I struggled for words, Hiriko appraised me with a piercing gaze. How are you feeling? A little flustered, to be honest. No kidding. You look like a cat that just sniffed a pair of socks that hasn't been washed in a week. What a weird way to phrase that. That's oddly specific. I was just trying to give you an example. If you're feeling the same as always, then don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm basically fine. Well, why are you asking, though? He definitely has, split personality, and he's not realizing it. Are you finally ready to talk to me?
Huh?
I know you've had your reasons for staying quiet, but I don't think I can wait much longer to hear the truth from you. Like I said before, I want us all to survive this, so if you know anything that might be relevant, I can tell you one thing, at least.
I am not your enemy here. If you believe nothing else, believe that.
Okay. I didn't think you were the enemy. I mean, there was the tiny chance that it was somehow you, but... Hiriko looked me dead in the eyes. I could tell she was absolutely 100% sincere. Then how about you tell me what's going on? If you're really on my side, you should be able to do that much. It's hard, you avoiding me all the time. The others are starting to take notice, too. Now that you mention it, Moko said something strange to me a while back. Oh, what was it? She said you were like a rabbit and could die of loneliness if I didn't treat you nice. Does that mean anything to you? Wait, I was the rabbit in that analogy? What have you been telling her, Moko? I think her take on the situation was a little off. Don't worry about it. She enjoys seeing us flustered, bro. Was that a smile? Seems like a long time since I've gotten one of those out of her. Well, I must be going. I'll see you around, Takumi. Hiriko. Okay, so... Look, I mean, there's not like some guarantee that she's like telling the absolute 100% truth, but I'm going to assume that she's not like lying, if that makes sense. We're giving this to Gaku. And if that's true, it makes you wonder, like, I don't know, what is going on, of course, because I feel pretty like one of my few ideas was that she was somehow the one in the suit. I didn't really think that made sense, but I'm gonna assume that whole thing dashed that. I mean, I guess there's also the very tiny possibility that it's somehow her in the suit, and it's like she's insisting I'm not the enemy, even though I'm the one in the suit. I'm doing things for the good of the school, right? Type deal. Like, I'm the one you're looking for, but I'm not doing things for the reason you think. But, like, that doesn't really make sense to me. It's not impossible, I guess. I'll keep it in mind, but to me, I don't know. I don't know. That the way she opened that conversation, like, how are you feeling? If you're feeling fine, then we can talk, right? I kind of wonder if there really is like some accidental split personality going on with Takumi here, and we just don't know. That's my best guess. Yeah, we're gonna give this to Gaku.
Whoa! If you're sure I can have it, I'll take it. This is awesome.
Yeah, I knew bro would like that. I meant to give that to him a while ago, and I never did, because I think I was too broke to make gifts when I realized that I needed to just make that. Exploration is almost maxed. That's good. What else is available? Yugamu. Let's go to the rec room, see if we can YOLO another gift. We're low on materials again. Who likes the occult? I don't really know. Okay, another quick break, but I'm back. Alright, so... Happy Powder. I already gave that to Darumi, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. I was gonna say, if not... Do I have any hints at all? Besides celebrity food. Accessories for Nozomi. I guess we can try that. Wow, there's a lot here. Would Kurara like that? Maybe. Decent chance that Darumi likes this, right? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it.
How do you know me so well?
Yeah. Okay.
Have you been stalking me?
No, I have not. All we got was Affinity. Maybe not worth it. I don't know, but oh well.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Alright. I managed to keep busy today, at least. Better rest up so I can be ready for tomorrow. I feel like something big's gotta happen soon. I mean, I know it hasn't been that long since we had Ava's death and whatnot, but I don't know. It still ended up being smaller than I'd expect the big event of the episode to be.
Time to rise and shine!
Plus, I don't want to use that as my thumbnail. It'd be kind of rude. How blatant of a spoiler that is.
Get ready for your 29th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Who is the vile and barbaric enemy at this point?
Huh?
It's morning. What should I do with myself today? Straight into free time. Okay. Kyoshika. What is Yugamu doing in the bathroom? Why is that where you're hanging? I don't know if I want to hang out with bro in the bathroom. But I guess we can. Hey there, Takumi. What a coincidence seeing you here. Let's talk to Yugamu. Yugamu, what are you doing here? Just some minor business. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. Well, now I'm definitely concerned. What kind of business do you have in the bathroom? Well, I just got this feeling that I was lacking erotic stimulation in my life as of late. So I just thought I'd examine your excreta. What do either of those things have to do with one another? Takumi, you don't understand the salaciousness behind the act of excretion? Oh, for the love of murder. I feel so bad for you and your lack of imagination. Bro's into scat. Oh no. To excrete is to release something created inside the body through the genitals, right? It's basically the same as a sexual act. I didn't understand a damn thing Yugamu was saying. But what I did understand was that he has some really twisted fetishes. Yeah. Oh, your experience unlocked the keyword sexy? Bro, no. Nothing was sexy there, man. Nothing, not a thing. Alright. I mean, he definitely would want something devious, like, I don't know, maybe he'd like these. The thing is, I don't know. I could see him liking the, like these, you know? Torture, I mean, he would probably like torture restraints. That seems like a Yugamu thing to like.
This excites me so much, I might accidentally kill you on impulse.
Please don't. We'll take the investigation rank up. I don't know that I want my affinity going up that much with Yugamu, but...
It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Whoops. Yeah, ranks are definitely getting up there. Definitely getting up there. Maybe we focus on maxing those out. Is 5 the max? For some reason I assumed it was going to be 6. I don't know why. But 5 kind of seems like it would be the max now that I'm looking at it. Another day's over. They really have been flying by lately. With nothing else to do, I began to get ready for bed. But then I heard my stomach growling. Why am I getting so hungry at night lately? Am I sick or something? No, I doubt that. I used to eat snacks late at night back home. This is probably just a holdover from that old habit. No, probably not, because it didn't happen in Route Zero at all. That said, I don't think it's good for me to eat this late. I decided to content myself with slurping down some water again. After that, I got into bed. Sleep swept over me like a wave, and before I knew it, my consciousness had drifted away. I definitely feel like there's, like, 2 sides to Takumi right now, if that makes sense. We're just kind of not seeing the other one. It's my best guess.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! As commanding officer responsible for the school and its students, I have an announcement to make. Get ready for your 30th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! down and dirty, it's day 30! And you know what that means? I've unlocked some new classrooms to celebrate! Where did you get access to this time, you ask? On the first floor, it's the metal shop! And on the second floor, the biolab! As usual, you can ask me more about how they work in person. See you there!
Oh man, God, I'm so glad to have them unlocked. Imagine if you had to wait each time. Oh yeah, we originally didn't have access to those 2 rooms until day 30. Siri already unlocked everything at the start, but I guess the old announcements are still queued up to play like before. We've made it to day 30. What do I do today? Straight into free time again. Okay. Jim, you're kidding! Really? I might just have to YOLO a gift. I'll try to YOLO an accessory for Nozomi, I guess. Never mind, we're out of textiles again. That didn't take long. Maybe an ornamental flower? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure I really believe it, but... Kurara gives social studies, right? Like, I don't need that. Because I'm like, I could make the crown, but I don't think I need what the crown would give me. Let's try the ornamental flower. I don't know if I think this is right, to be honest, but... Yeah, Kurara social studies, and I need linguistics, analysis, technology, both sciences, actually, and exploration. Exploration is Gaku, right? Wait, actually, I might have been fine to give something to Kurara. Whoops. Well, too late. I already made this, so let's try it.
What? For me?
I don't think... No, that's not the max rank. Calculation went up by 1? Is that all I needed, or... Okay, calculation is maxed out now. So now we gotta go with someone else for math. We could hang out with Gaku. We don't really need to hang out with Kako. Yugamu? I don't remember which science he gave. We're gonna go to the rec room. We're gonna try to make the crown and give it to Kurara.
How did you know something like this would please me? Are you that in love with me?
That was the easiest guess of my life. Exploration up by 6. Alright. Social studies up to 5. Nice. I still don't understand how bond event works. Or bond events work, apparently.
Heady, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
I might need to look at the guide.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Let's look in the help. Exploration. No, not exploration. Event? No. Not sneaking. Field? I think it's field. Special events that occur when you raise your bond rank with a character. When you give a character a gift, it'll increase their affinity towards you. After reaching a certain affinity, your bond rank will increase. So it doesn't... It seems like you just gotta keep giving gifts, and eventually you'll get there. I'm just kind of shocked I haven't got there. With anyone, apparently. There's no enemy attack today, and no new activity on the killer side either. We'll conduct a thorough search of the school tomorrow. There has to be some kind of clue somewhere. Having decided on that, I decided to get into bed. Hiya. But then, all of a sudden, he appeared. Hey there, it's been a while. Has it? I suppose it would seem that way to you.
Huh?
I guess it all depends on your perspective. A lot's happened here lately. I know. I've been sneaking out to check on things now and then.
Huh?
That girl you took prisoner... What? I mean, why? You saw the way Ava ended up too, huh? I can't tell you that. We're still trying to find whoever did it. Hey, you didn't see anything, did you? Any little detail could help us figure this out. What? Sorry, I don't know anything about that. No, I'm sorry for springing it on you. We're just so desperate for information right now. It's definitely Takumi, right? Is that why he's so shook? If you do think of anything, let me know, okay? That weapon you had before. I think it's called a power saw? I did see where that went. It was out on the edge of the school grounds near the wall of fire. Wow, really? Yes, you can go see for yourself tomorrow. Thanks, I'll do that. I would never have thought about looking for it all the way out there. We can use all the help we can get figuring out who the killer is. So, you really don't... Huh? Oh, it's nothing. I'll see you again, Takumi. It's definitely Takumi, bro. No doubt about it. With that last remark, the ghost boy slowly faded away, leaving my room feeling strangely quiet. I guess what happened to Ava really got to him. I couldn't fault him for being shaken up. None of us could have expected a serial killer was hiding at the academy. I'll retrieve the murder weapon tomorrow. That's going to be a step in the right direction. Unless...
Up and out of troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 31st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
I got up, got dressed, and headed straight out the door. I headed toward the place the ghost boy had mentioned the night before. It should be around here, I think. Sputting from the solid mass of flames in front of me, I began my search. Aha! Got it! Sure enough, there was the power saw, and its blade was coated with dried blood. This is what killed Ava. The blood had splattered up the whole length of the blade, right up to the handguard. There was no doubt about it. This was the weapon that had ended Ava's life in such a cruel, violent way. I better tell the others about this. I'd brought along some cloth so I could carry the power saw without getting my fingerprints on it. Buddy, they're already on it. Twice, actually. If I had to guess, but we know for sure you've already held it in your bare hands. The question is, does anyone else have their fingerprints on it? I'm leaning no. Back at the school, I got everyone together to show them what I'd found. Wow, this is a grisly-looking contraption. There's no way this isn't the murder weapon. I'd say these bloodstains are around a week old. That fits our timeline for when Ava was killed. Damn that killer. They got some nerve using something like this to do their dirty work. Tsubasa, you checked for fingerprints, right? Did you find any? Sorry, I tried, but it didn't turn up anything new. That's too bad, but maybe something else about it will give us a clue? There's nothing too special about the place where I found it. So no footprints? Even if there were, we know so little about the killer, we'd need real expert knowledge to learn anything from this. Isn't it a little odd that the killer ditched their weapon and left it lying around in the open? Perhaps they had no choice. Takumi, you found it near the wall of fire, correct? Maybe the killer threw away their weapon so they could pass through the flames and escape? No one could survive walking through those flames. Is this killer immortal or something? An unkillable killer. It happens more often than you might think. Right, Takumi? Durumi looked at me and gave me a creepy smile. The diary we found did say the killer kept coming back from the dead, but that couldn't be true, right? Could it, is what it said. Gaku, hurry up and catch the killer already. I'll see to it that you're paid for your efforts. Huh? Why me? Have you ever heard the expression, too dumb to live? I want to see just how much it applies to you. Don't forget about the Revive-O-Matic. Shouldn't it be more like, too dumb to live, too cursed to stay dead? A double whammy of cruel fates. I really do pity the foolish sometimes. Pity them all you want. Just quit making a fool out of me. But don't they say people who call others idiots are the real idiots? That makes us all fools, does it not? Keep your mouth shut, idiot in chief. Your stupidity might be contagious. I hate to interrupt, but Is it just me, or are we missing someone? Huh? Now that you mention it, who is missing? Oh, hi, Shoma. Sorry I'm late. Oh, it was only Shoma. That's so wrong. You're kind of evil for that. Shoma came running in, carrying what looked like a large garbage bag on his back. Well, well, if it isn't Trashy Claus. I'm sorry. Carrying this slowed me down more than I thought. That sure is a big bag, dude. What you got in there? Oh, right. Well, it all began when I was eating lunch in the bathroom like usual. You eat in the bathroom? Classic social outcast move. I should know. I do it all the time, too. I didn't want to spoil everyone else's mealtime by inflicting my unhygienic presence on you. So I went to the boys' bathroom on the second floor, and I found this. Shoma opened the bag to reveal its contents. This is... Inside was what looked like a jet black diving suit and helmet. Interesting. That's fascinating. So whoever it is definitely in the school. I recognized it right away. There was no way I'd ever forget. This is the killers. It's what they were wearing that first night when they attacked me in Hiriko. It is? I was afraid of that. I found it stuffed into a supply closet. I didn't want to make any assumptions, so I brought it here to show you. So the killer took off their suit and hid it. I hadn't considered they might do that. And we only figured it out thanks to Shoma eating in the bathroom. Go Team Outcast! What about after the killer took off their suit? Did they slip away and hide somewhere? It's possible, but we can't say for sure yet. I bet Tsubasa's doohickey will help clear things up. I should have it ready by tomorrow. Just wait a little longer. So, what are we going to do with this suit? And the power saw? The suit's no threat, but we should probably destroy the power saw, right? If the killer gets their hands on it again, we'll all end up like the prisoner. Wouldn't it be better to hold on to it? It could come in handy if we need to defend ourselves. Yeah, I'm with Nozomi on this. If we get attacked and have to fight unarmed, the best I can work with is a bear hug. That's if my womanly charms don't work, of course. I'd object to that last part, but getting a bear hug from you sounds super scary. How about we lock it away somewhere? I'm pretty sure the lockers in the metal shop all have combination locks. If we're the only ones who know the combination, no one else can get in without absolutely wrecking them. I guess that'd be okay, and it would prove that it's one of us. Ooh, but before we do that, let's take a closer look at this suit. The suit seemed to be made of some specialized material none of us had ever seen before. It looked big and baggy at first, but it could be adjusted to fit pretty much any person of any build. It was heavy, too. Hardly the kind of thing you'd want to go walking around in. Why had the killer been wearing this? In the end, we were unable to figure out what the suit was for, and didn't find anything that might lead us to the killer. We took the suit and power saw to the metal shop, and locked them away in one of the lockers. Alright, well, looks like they'll fit okay. Now we just shut the door and set the 4-digit combination. I guess the team leader should do that part. Huh? Me? I can't think of something right on the spot. Just pick a number that's easy for you to remember, but don't make it too obvious. Yeah, but still. I flubbed around trying to think of something, and then I felt someone's eyes on me. Yugama stood on his own in a corner of the room. He was looking at me intently. Sorry, but I think I'm gonna head back to my room. I'll leave the rest to you guys. What's the matter? You got a tummy ache or something? Nothing like that. Seeing that power saw's got me kinda hot under the collar, that's all. Seriously? He's still getting those urges, even at a time like this? Okay, we'll rest up and feel better soon. See you later. I practically pushed Yugama out of the classroom and into the hallway. The last thing I needed was him getting in the mood, especially in a crowded space like this. Anyway, I just got an idea for the combination. How about... Oh, wait, don't tell us! I think it'd be better if you're the only one who knows it, Takumi. Huh? Why? It kinda defeats the point if just anyone can open this thing. I'm not saying the killer could be one of us or anything, but it's best to keep risks to a minimum, you know? It does make sense from a logical standpoint. It'll mean less chances for this stuff to fall back into the killer's hands. We'll just need to make sure Mr. Sumino stays alive if there's an emergency. Sure, I'll do my best not to die. Not that I make a habit of it anyway. I closed the locker door and entered the combination to set the lock. The code I decided on was 6914. 69 for the number of days left until day 100, 14 for the number of people in our group. 69 days from now, all 14 of us would still be alive. This code was like a wish, a promise to make that happen. Yeah, until you use the code and open the locker, bro. Alright, that's done. You'd better have that combination memorized. It's all over for us if you forget it. It'll be fine, trust me. Yeah, this isn't Kyoshiko we're talking about. 4 digits is probably too much for her to learn in the first place, let alone remember. Give me some credit, Lady Kirara. If I write the number on the locker, it won't be a problem if I forget. Every day you set a new record for stupidity. Kinda true. Okay, I guess that's all for today. Checking one more time to make sure the locker was secure, we all filed out of the metal shop classroom. I vowed to only open that locker in the case of an absolute emergency. In a perfect world, I'd never have to open it again, and we'd leave it behind on day 100. 69 days to go. We have to get through this. I doubt it. I guarantee you that locker's getting opened.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 32nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
About to hit the 3rd mark in this route.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Might have to at this rate, to give our lives part. It's morning already. Tsubasa said her device would be ready today. We agreed to meet up in the metal shop this afternoon. I wonder how this is all going to turn out. I guarantee you that number is 14. Unless it counts the ghost boy, because they're in the defense room, so that would make it 15. Okay, is everyone here? Then let's get started. I'll come right to the point. Is your device ready? Sure is. I was tweaking it right up to the last minute. But I think it'll do the job just fine. Take a look. Such technological wizardry. Will this lead us to the 7 wish-granting orbs scattered across the planet? It's an organic life detection device, remember? It'll show us how many people are inside the school. We're not getting the Dragon Balls, bro. How does it work? It's super simple, really. It detects and counts any large life forms within its effective range. In this case, that range is everything within the wall of fire. So it'll show us how many people are currently on school grounds. It'll even register a stinking pile of excrement like me as a person. Of course, so long as you're alive, you count toward the total. But it only shows the total, not their locations. It's great the way it is, if you ask me. How'd you make something so awesome? It'd take way too long to go into the specifics. How about I just show you it in action? Everyone ready? I'm flipping the switch. $15. Huh? 15? But there's only 14 of us. That means... there's 1 extra? Yeah, I already tried it before, and it keeps coming up 15. Okay, I'm starting to get creeped out. You sure it's not broken? I can give it a quick karate chop if you want. That might fix it. Coming from you, Miss Mojiro, it'd be more likely to smash it into pieces. I actually got Takamaru to help me test it out already. I sent him outside the wall in the school bus and checked the reading again. When we did that, the total changed. It went down to 14. In other words, this reading is accurate. And there really is someone hiding out somewhere in the school. Could the 1 extra be the boy made of undying flames? No, he's so different from a regular person, he probably wouldn't count. This cinches it. The legendary serial killer is among us. Fact. Which means the killing game has finally started. Legendary? I'll believe that when I see it. Human or invader, anyone who messes with me is going down. In the name of the great and powerful Osuzukis, I'll slaughter this miscreant. Good grief, you're starting to sound like a murder freak yourself. But I guess it's all in self-defense. Can't have you guys getting killed by someone who doesn't appreciate you. Let's go catch us a killer, peasants. A king's ransom to anyone who makes a positive contribution. You're gonna give us money? Let's do this. But anyone who fails to produce results must recite a poem of my own composition 100 times. What a tedious-sounding punishment. It's too dangerous for any of us to search alone. We should split up into groups. And if you find yourself in a risky situation, get out of there. We'll stop once the sun goes down, too. Got it. I'll keep checking the readings in case there's any change. We arranged to search the school in groups of 3 to 4 people. Unfortunately, none of us were able to uncover any clues, and when it started to get dark, we called it a day. The curtain fell on our 32nd day at the academy, with the life sign total still at an ominous 15. I think it's got to be the Ghost Boy, right? I really believe it's the Ghost Boy.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine.
The funnier scenario is the 16th student. Hold on. The 16th student. '16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school. I'm not going to say anymore, but that would be the funnier scenario.
Get ready for your 33rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
If you know, you know.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Morning again. Yawning, I got out of bed and stretched my arms a little. What was the killer doing this morning? Were they also waking up around this time? Yeah, bro, I bet you they are. Part of me wants to keep looking today, but we can't neglect our own training either. We only have so much time here. We need to think carefully so we can make the best use of... Alarm. Yep.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Alright, time to lock in, I guess. We'll probably have to do this fight and then call the episode here. I don't really know what the thumbnail is going to be. That makes me a little sad. Damn, it's like the enemy could read my mind. I need to focus solely on the fight now. To the war room. In answer to the alarm, everyone had filtered into the war room one after another. Taking advantage of the confusion caused by the killer to try to catch us off guard. The cowards. I think it's just a coincidence. Now they're here, we just gotta take them out like always. Indeed, the search for the killer yesterday was a mere appetizer. Now it's time for the main course, Invaders a la mode. Takumi, I assume you're fine with all of us fighting this time as well? Yeah, it's better that way. Let's do this, guys. Initiate defensive battle. One day we'll get to see this with the whole crew, surely. There's no way there's not going to be at least one fight with literally everyone, right? I get Ato is Ato, but like, come on, at least once, surely. One day we gotta get a battle with all of us, man. 3 fronts, 5 on each. That would kind of go hard. I'm just saying. Annihilate all enemies. So the thing that I want to check is, can I see the AoE on... Okay, yeah. We can see the AoE on the attack potion. It's not bad. It's not a huge AoE, but it's pretty solid nonetheless.
Good to go.
Might as well do this twice. We could do this, clean all of them up, walk forward 1 attack, potentially walk forward again and attack, clear this thing out, and then figure out the rest. Wow, this side is actually garbage.
Full throttle.
Alright. Yeah, that side is just terrible. Oh my. There's definitely not a way to hit both of them at once, unfortunately. Okay, we could do this and then this. I kind of want to get myself down to 1 AP so we can start doing Last Yell shenanigans. I think that side is the best one for Last Yell shenanigans right now because we can just have Kako do this and then this. This, actually. Well, I think she might be one short, but... We could also have Igma do it, but... Point is, that side seems like it would make a lot of sense for Last Yell shenanigans.
Let's do this! Take that! Let's go! Here we go!
Okay. And now we want to... Well, we need to keep building voltage if we want to do that.
Got it! Here we go!
Actually, that means we can use Darumi, because she should be building voltage pretty well. 18%? Yeah, I mean, that's good.
Leave it to me.
Let's start here, I guess. No, this is definitely better.
Let us begin. You've left yourself open. I've
We get an AP back. We want a Last Yell on someone. There you go, Gaku.
Leave it to me.
So, what is the set of moves with Ima? Go here. That space is open. So we can move down. And then we can move there. Okay, so we get a few. We get a few.
Let's go.
Can also do this. Let's do that.
That's it. All right, here we go.
We lost the 50. There we go. We won the 50 that time.
Take that. Got it.
2 arms.
Let's ignore that side for now.
I'm ready.
You got this.
There we go.
Okay,
Another
I'll
one.
give it my best. Ready?
Not completely sure how much voltage we're making off of that. It's not bad though.
Tired.
Here.
Try this on the side.
I wish that one would have doubled.
Good. Out of the way, Pest.
I wish that one would have doubled.
Hardly a challenge.
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Last Yell.
A little bit stronger.
Just trying to. I want to see what happens if we stack this up as much as we possibly can. Like, Is it broken? Like, I don't know. I want to see.
Hang in there! I can do this! I'll blow you away! All too easy.
Up top. Oh, whoops. We needed... Oh, crap. We needed to chip things a little more down there.
Seriously.
We can have her use an attack potion, right? And it'll be fine. Yeah. I mean, I messed that up a little bit, but one attack potion will be fine.
Please don't give up! Go for it, I guess.
Oh, and she kills both of them, so that gives us time to chip.
Go!
I kind of forgot about the damage increase part of that. Aw, we're one short of hitting that where I wanted to.
Let's give it to him.
We'll take that.
Let's fuck him up.
Give me the voltage.
Knocked it out of the park.
Okay. We'll go ahead and activate it on Nozomi.
Whenever you're ready, I'll do my part too.
This is probably not worth all the effort I'm putting in, but you guys can't tell me this isn't so funny. Because you're wrong. It is that funny.
Let's freaking go!
How much health does that thing have?
Yes.
Oh, it dies. Okay. We have to do this, though.
You got this!
Let's fuck him up. Oh yeah!
Time to move.
God. Why do you have so little reach? I think we have to take a chance on this.
Leave it
I mean, I could use an attack potion, but come on, it procs once, at least.
Please don't give
Yeah.
up! I shall rise to the challenge!
Like, it would have been actually insane if we got 0 there.
My apologies.
Now then.
We'll agi potion this,
I'll put this
and it'll be fine.
Time for battle.
A little sad that I have to use it for that, but...
Please don't give up.
Oh my.
Stand back and watch. I'll chop you to
That was
pieces.
3 activations, 12% voltage. Goodness.
I'm good to go. I like how this feels.
Bare minimum, this strategy is really funny.
Do it to it!
I don't know if there's no refreshes left, and no like huge groups to use it on.
Let me handle it.
Gaku unfortunately does not make much voltage, despite how much he clears.
Let's go!
Like, honestly, we just do this.
You got this!
16. That went from 25 to 73. Like, come on. That is hilarious. And now, we can farm up a ton this round, but next wave, we already have a bunch of it built up, and we can do a stupid amount of farming.
Let's do it to it!
Okay, okay. What a nuisance! Good to go.
We're just short. Yeah, it doesn't have enough range for that. Why can't I turn it? Oh my goodness. That's like legitimately really annoying.
I
I can't wait.
I mean, like, I can kill them all, but, like, I would have made more with Takumi, most likely. Didn't that just say 8%? Pretty sure that made more voltage than it was supposed to. Not that I have a problem with that, of course. I'm just kind of confused.
That's what I'm talking about! Let me handle it! Get the hell out of my way!
Onward!
Hang in there!
I shall rise to the challenge! You've left yourself open!
Whoops. Well, it's fine. I legitimately did not mean to leave them alive. I guess we'll just go smack them once with the Rumi.
Let's go!
Alright. Now let's see what kind of, like, AP... If we've got a bunch of AP refreshers this wave, this could get ridiculous. Oh, that's a boss. Okay. Do you want to bet on that, Adamaku? Do you want to bet on that, Adamaku? Because I'm willing to bet on that. I'm willing to bet it's not going to go how you want. Why? Stop putting the boss on the side with actual dumpsters. Please. Re-attack, counters. 75. Okay, so we spring trap, walk up, AoE those guys.
Now then, to business. Out of my way. Alright, let's get started.
And she'll get low naturally, eventually.
My turn.
We would need a lot of attacks for this to do more, like a damage boost to do more. I mean, oh no, definitely not that. It's just annihilate boss.
Time for me to move.
Dang, bro, really? Just out of range? That's annoying. I assume there's going to be another boss, so I don't really want to use like everything.
Let us begin.
Like I still want to kind of farm a little bit this wave because I assume this is not going to be it. You know? I don't really like this shape. I mean, I can walk forward after this and attack, but it's a little weird no matter what I do over there.
Let's freaking go!
So let's just go ahead and do this.
Bang, bang, bang!
Kind of set them up to be dead.
Ready when you are.
Let's go to the left side for now.
I guess I'm up.
I'm all set.
Why is that only doing 2 damage? Oh, that's 4. I take it back. I just can't read.
Oh, good.
Okay, because once I mean, if I can start clearing out sides without, like, much risk, we can just kind of, swing with Hiriko a few times, frankly. You know?
Ready whenever.
Let's give it to him.
We can get one with that and get some extra damage in. Tsubasa can almost hit 2 with that, but she cannot. And at that point, might as well use this. So this is an option, like Desperation Potion into this, I assume, for free AP plus some damage. Probably want to just set some things up with Kyoshika, honestly.
Let us begin.
This feels kind of bad, but setup is helpful, so we're doing it. Alright, we're gonna last yell.
Let's do this.
It's killing game talk. Let's do it.
That's not really worth it.
Okay, okay.
We'll do this. Actually, I'm thinking maybe just use this one. Kind of hits a few more things. Sets us up how we want.
Out of the way, Pest. Let me handle it.
Let's go ahead and use this.
Is that all you got? Hell yeah, let's do this. Hey, thanks.
Now that he's done, we can use Last Yell on someone else. He's not a very good user of it himself. In that spot. Or, I needed to keep my voltage, is actually more what I meant.
Ready when you are.
Attack potion.
Let's do this.
Give it to him!
I'm on it. All right. Ready when you are.
Actually, no, we proc it on someone else first.
Wait.
Leave it to me. I'm stronger than
I just want to stack it on everyone. I know I don't need to do this, but
I've got this.
Is that all you got?
I'm on it. There. Got it.
we farm a little bit of voltage. I want to go to the left side, maybe sometime this year. I don't know.
I guess I'm up.
We do this.
Is that all you got? I can do this! I'll blow you away! Hardly a challenge.
Goodness, man, this is so funny.
I could get used to that.
Bare minimum, this is hilarious.
All good.
Oh my god.
I can do this.
4?
Out of the way, Pest.
Went from 16 to 71? Oh my god. Honestly, this is probably reliable.
Here goes.
Who makes more though? Kako does.
I'm ready.
Is that all you got?
Okay, I'll give it.
God, that being reliable is so ridiculous.
I'm feeling weaker. I'm taking the wheel. Keep it coming.
Let's give it to him.
I mean, probably. This probably works.
Is that all you got?
It does. Oh my god. This is so stupid. I'm not saying it's good. It's just stupid. It's just stupid, you know? Alright, he needs an Agi potion.
My turn. Time to use it. Let's do this.
How much is that gonna make? From 96 to what?
All right.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I almost just made 100 voltage in one attack! What in the world? Oh, I didn't see you hiding back there, buddy.
Let's go.
No, I can't hit it. Does anyone still need last yell?
Let's get to the killing.
No, no,
Ready when you are.
no. You need it. Alright, nice. We're not done yet.
Seriously depressing.
Do I trust this? Honestly, screw it. I trust it. Oh my god. 91. 166.
Time to move. I can hardly contain myself.
This is literally ridiculous. This is actually completely ridiculous.
This should do it. My turn. I'm on it. Got it.
Oh my god. Is there anyone else?
I'm good whenever.
Prepped and ready.
I guess I'm up.
There we go. There's another one.
Like it.
God.
My turn.
Like I said, bare minimum, this is hilarious, and I'm glad I did it. Alright,
Alright, let's get started.
I guess now we kill the boss. It's boring, but whatever.
Stand back and watch. I'll chop you to pieces. Damn.
Yeah, we're gonna have to use a... Oh, they debuff attack with that move. That's annoying. Like, how much? By a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna use a Desperation Potion here.
Setting it up. That ain't nothing. I'm ready for whatever you got.
Do a little bit of chip damage.
Doesn't feel half bad.
Grab another AP.
Time for battle.
Move again.
I'm all worked up now.
Do the move.
Show your spirit. Stand back and watch. Take this. Not bad. I'm losing strength. Time to move.
Move again.
I can hardly contain myself.
I don't think it's gonna get us low enough
My
to...
turn.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Show your spirit. Stand back and watch.
I needed to do a little more damage. Bro, come on. Gonna have to use a second Desperation Potion. That's a little tragic. I completely forgot about this area. I had more refreshes. Whoops. I guess we'll just... Desperation Potion here. Not great, I'll admit, I messed this up a little bit, but I was just having too much fun with it, alright? I don't care.
I'm through with you. Serves you right.
Okay, then we can go one more turn on Kyoshika.
Let us begin. Power flows through me.
Have her kill both of them.
Onward.
Not at the same time, though. Of course.
Don't give up! I shall rise to the challenge! Yeah! I've got you 2 arms!
We can do this!
We're starting at 170 here.
My apologies.
Ending with 270. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. And I guess for the next map, we can just...
Time for battle.
Like... I mean, we could just save this up. Actually, we'll just save it up. No, because we're about to get a good amount, so we want to use one at least. Use a attack boost, honestly.
I'm all worked up now. Time for battle.
Show your fighting spirit!
Stand back and watch.
Because this should bring us back above 200, most likely. Yeah, it did. So.
Now we're even.
I messed up a little requiring 2 desperation potions there, but ultimately I think it was worth it. Oh! Hello! Oh, and she's just jumping straight into it. Jumping straight into it. Alright, let's do this. You think I won't whip a nene on you, but I will. Hello, Vexness.
An offering to my magnificence. I commend you. With this, I am one step closer to becoming a god. God! I will be God!
Debatable. That is kind of crazy. That's true, Hiriko. Alright. What side are we on? Oh my god! Knock it off, man! Got a little bit of armor. She does have counter. Okay. The only row of 3 is so far away that I might have to use 2 spring traps. Oh my god, I have to use one to get there.
Time to move.
You're lying. How many defensive potions do I have? I made some more, right? No, not really. I need to make more of those. I know I said I don't use them very often, and that's kind of true, but...
Ready whenever. Time to move.
God, her terrible movement stat is a very real limitation for her. Very real.
Now then, to business.
I mean, fine. We can...
Ready whenever.
And the fact that she... Oh, not that one. She needs to use an AP to buff. That's also another real downside to her. She's definitely not as OP now as she was when the game first started. You know? How much are they doing on a counter? Two. Okay. I can end up working with that. For now, I kind of want to... I mean, let's just... We have 4 actions, 2 refreshes. We're doing how much per attack? 9. Let's just kind of swing for now. We're critical now, so technically speaking, I could do this. But I don't think I need to. Let's just defense potion. We shouldn't die, but this is where we want to reside.
Stand back and watch. Out of my way.
How much does this do? 11? I think we're doing more by just doing this.
I can hardly contain myself. Not yet.
'Cause that's, yeah, we are doing a good chunk more too.
Stand back and watch. Take this. Not bad.
On a 5-wave map, we could have had Last Yell on everyone and gotten her on Yielding Spirit too. And then she would be doing even more damage right now.
Hardly a challenge. Don't underestimate me. I'm all worked up now. I can still fight. I'll put this to good use. Don't underestimate me. Give up! Stand back and watch.
Oh, you're gonna run away. You're getting smacked by 17 damage like normal attacks. Alright, Veshness, you're getting whooped.
To inflict such a brave wound on someone as brave as I seem to have underestimated you.
I'm up on my guard now. Slowly but surely I will gain power.
And when I have it, I will become God.
With a fearless smile on her face, Veshness took her leave. We're just gonna let that happen? We just let that slide. She was scared of Hiriko. She was literally scared of Hiriko. She's like, oh my god, 17 damage per attack? And that's not even the most she can do? She could do more? Yeah, I'd be scared too. Get out. After the battle was over, we trudged our way back to the war room to discuss how it went. Letting the Supreme Commander walk away unharmed is a bitter pill to swallow, but we'd made it through without any fatalities on our side. The enemy was bound to be even stronger the next time they attacked. We'd have to train hard if we wanted to survive. We could afford to take the rest of this day off, though. We disbanded the meeting, and our 33rd day at Last Defense Academy came to an end. Yeah, we're gonna have to end it here probably soon. Probably go like one more day.
Troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 34th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Alright, let's see what we've got to say on the morning after that invasion. Ugh, morning already. My body felt heavy and sluggish. I hadn't completely slept off the fatigue from yesterday's battle yet. Maybe I'll just take it easy for today as well. No, wait. This is no time to slack off. The killer's still on the loose. First, I'll go to the cafeteria and see what Tsubasa can tell me. Today, just like yesterday, the number of life forms registering inside the school was 15. The killer was still here somewhere. The question was, where? Okay, it's free time again. If we're in a free time event in Pocket, then I'm definitely ending after this. I don't remember what science Yugamu gives. Do I have any indications as to anyone's preferred gifts at this point? Besides wine? Just accessories, right? And I think we YOLO'd a guess on one and we got it wrong, so... Like, obviously we could just YOLO some guesses, but we don't really need to. Not that much of a rush. Nozomi? I think we already maxed the thing Nozomi gives. Probably didn't max whatever whatever Yugamu gives, so let's just hang out with Yugamu. What are you about?
Huh?
But what's the matter, Yugamo? Are you not feeling well? Don't worry, I was just experimenting. Experimenting on what? I was testing the effectiveness of my new poison on myself. Being my own guinea pig, if you will. Guinea pig? Are you crazy? That's way too risky! I wanted to feel the effects for myself. Poison is one of the tools of my trade, after all. A professional killer needs to be fully familiar with poisons. After spending some time together, you understand Yugamo better now. The report card's wishlist has been updated. Investigation went up by 6. So we do still need that. Let's go see what Yugamo wanted. Professional tools. Yeah, actually, I mean, I could have guessed that much, to be honest. After this, we should max out that part of science, so we need to talk to someone else for more science. And math, we need analysis? I think that's Hiriko. So at some point we need to hang out with Hiriko. Actually, let's just do that now, instead of making a gift. Let's talk to Hiriko. Hiriko, what are you doing here? Hiriko, are you not feeling well? Could you shut up, please? I'm trying to meditate. Meditate? I was healing my mind by quieting my spirit and observing the sound of the wind. This war is a long one, so having a few days like this is a necessity. You're getting some mental respite, huh? Maybe I'll do some meditation myself. I meditated beside Hiriko and quelled my exhaustion. After spending some time together, you understand Hiriko better now. Analysis went up by 6. Yeah, we're going to end the video after this nighttime announcement. No, we'll end it at the start of the next daytime announcement.
To hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
We didn't find them today either. I dove into bed and embraced the warmth of the covers after a long, hard day. We'd carried out another exhaustive search, but hadn't found any trace of the killer. I shouldn't get discouraged. If we keep looking, we'll find them eventually. Tomorrow, for sure. But it wasn't as simple as that. Days passed and we still made no progress in our search. Every time we looked at Tsubasa's device and saw that 15 flashing back at us, it felt like the killer was mocking us from the shadows. Is that like a... Did they just time skip on me? They are time skipping on me. Okay, where are we time skipping to? 37. 38. That one just seemed like it took longer. Alright. No, we can't leave it on that line. After several days of fruitless searching, a new development occurred on the evening of day 38. And that is...
Knock it off! Let me go!
I just wanted to make sure she was who she said she was. Let me go! Gaku raged and struggled, but Yugamo held him in an iron grip, not saying a word, and to the side of them...
Both of you, stop it!
Karara, her face uncovered, was sobbing uncontrollably. Takumi, quick, you've got to do something! Whoa, hold on, what's going on here? What is going on here? Did Gaku, like, freak out and take off Karara's mask? It all started around 10 minutes ago. Tired and disappointed after searching all day without any results, I'd gone back to my room. Then Tsubasa had burst in and dragged me to the rec room, not really telling me anything until we got there. We were talking, and Gaku suddenly said he thought Karara might be the killer. They got into a fight, and Yugamo stepped in to stop them, but then... Mr. Omokage got all intense, and now he's, well, like that. That still doesn't tell me much, but I guess I better break this fight up. Hey, Yugamo, ease up, okay? Why don't we just talk about this? Yugamo! He's totally in the zone, huh? Nothing any of us says seemed to get through to him. Gaku, meanwhile, was wilting under the murderous aura being directed at him. I couldn't let this continue. If I had to get a little rough, so be it. But before I could make my move... Oh, snap. Yugamo reached into his robe, brought out a knife, and began pressing it into the flesh of Gaku's throat.
Stop it, Yugamo! Are you crazy?
A cold light shone in Yugamo's eyes. Those were the eyes of a killer. He wasn't playing around. If I didn't do something, he really was going to kill Gaku.
I said stop!
I charged at Yugamo, fully prepared to get injured myself, but then... Ah, so that's how it is, huh? 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 Well, well. I never thought of this before. Good to know it works. Yugamo seemed to finally come back to his senses all at once. After muttering some weird stuff to himself, he put the knife away. What the hell, man? I seriously thought I was done for. Sorry. Got a little overexcited. You know how it is. Just what did you think you were doing, Yugamo? Oh, Takumi, when did you get here? You saw me at kind of an embarrassing moment, huh? But thanks to Gaku here, I'm feeling a whole lot better. Thanks for playing along, man. What? You should apologize to Karara, though. Just saying. With that, Yugamo casually strolled out of the room, a satisfied smile on his face. What in the world was all that about? It's all your fault, Gaku. None of this would have happened if you hadn't had the audacity to accuse me of being the killer. At some point, Karara had put her weird tomato mask on and was now rounding on Gaku. I didn't accuse nobody. I just put the possibility out there. You ought to be executed 1,000 times over for even suspecting a noble like me. Burn in the fires of hell, you gutter snipe. Can somebody please explain how this all started? Okay, so, you know how everyone's really tired and stressed out from looking for the killer? Some of us decided to come here to play some darts and unwind a little. Then all of a sudden, Gaku started asking Karara to take off her mask. He seemed to think the killer had stolen Miss Osazuki's mask and was now impersonating her. Naturally, she refused. Things got heated, there was a scuffle, and the mask came off. So that's why she didn't have it on when I got here. Of course, once it was off, everyone could see it was the real Karara underneath. But then she started to cry. That's when Yugamo stepped in and told Gaku he'd gone too far. Then Gaku got flustered and started accusing Yugamo instead. And so he sent Tsubasa to come get me. That's right. Miss Osazuki's true face shocked us, of course, but mostly we were afraid of Mr. Omokage. Sorry we had to get you involved, but I didn't think we could handle him on our own. No need to apologize. From the sounds of it, it really was all Gaku's fault. Bro. Well, maybe I got a little carried away. But we've been looking around for days and still haven't found the killer. Who wouldn't start to wonder what was under that mask? Try to think about how Karara felt hearing you accuse her like that. Now that you know you were wrong, you should really apologize. I know. So, Karara, I was out of line. I'm sorry. Next time you show that much disrespect to me, I'll make you walk across an electrified steel girder. I bet Mr. Marco would fall off just a few steps from the end, snatching death from the jaws of victory, as it were. That's so real. That does seem like something that would happen to Gaku. Dude, don't jinx it. We don't even know if I'll have to do it yet. I can totally see that happening, though. Coming back to Yugamo, that was a pretty extreme reaction, don't you think? It was like someone flipped a switch and made him go into assassin mode. We weren't getting through to him at all. A switch. Yeah, there must have been something that set him off. I bet the same thing's happening to us. He said he was feeling better now, but what was wrong with him in the first place? Yugamo's been acting really strange lately. Could that have something to do with this incident? Things had calmed down in the rec room, but it still felt a little awkward as we went our separate ways for the night. Between the war with the invaders and the search for the mystery killer, we were all starting to feel the strain. We needed to solve at least one of those problems before we fell apart completely. Day 39. Okay, we're gonna end it here. It's been a long video. We gotta end it somewhere.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
Okay, so today's video was kind of a big one. Unfortunately, there were actually 0 decision points at all. So, even if I go into, not options. I can't go into gallery. That's fine, whatever. Can't go into gallery. Let's just go ahead and save the game. Right here. Okay. So, a lot happened in this episode. I'm actually trying to recall what happened. I had to take like 2 breaks. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit on the summary. I know the TLDR is I did a lot of exploring. Then we battled and we captured Ava. That was the big thing. But within a few days, Ava was dead. I think it was literally the next day, actually. Ava was dead. Killed by, presumably, whoever the murderer is. The killer, right? Because we identified, like, yeah, that was probably the power saw. And we later did confirm it was the power saw. But even in the moment, we were pretty sure it was the power saw. And we were like, okay, this killer, they're real, right? Like, They're on the loose and they're trying to kill us, which is a little horrifying, of course. Wow, 5 textiles, nice. Anyways, we kind of go on a little from there, and I think the big event, one, is us talking to Hiriko and her telling us she is not the enemy, right? No matter what, know that she is not the enemy, which is obviously an interesting thing to just come out and say. Makes you wonder, like, is she doing something that could easily be interpreted as that, right? Or is it just she's saying, just because I'm avoiding you does not mean I'm the enemy, right? I'm gonna go with the latter, I suppose, but I don't know for sure. Also, the Ghost Boy comes to talk to us, and basically we kind of are like, yeah, we're still searching for the killer. And I think the big thing is, it's like, what? You don't know? Right? To me, the Ghost Boy is well aware of who the killer is, and I'm guessing it's someone in the school. Well, duh, it's obviously someone in the school based on, eventually and this is jumping forward just a little bit, Tsubasa does the organic life scanner, and it says, 15 people, which either means it counts the Ghost Boy, the little infant body, right? And therefore that is 15, or it does not count them and there's an extra person in here. I think it's counting them. And there's an extra person here. Excuse me, and there's not an extra person here, and it's someone in our group. And I think it's Takumi, right? And I think that's why the ghost is so shocked that he doesn't know who it is. Right? I think it's Takumi. I think Takumi is like a split personality. It would kind of explain like kind of him saying things he doesn't mean to say. It would explain the it would explain the hunger pangs at weird times, right? Like if like someone else is active in those hours, right? Burning more energy than normal. That's my best explanation. Is it's Takumi, and that explains why Hiriko's acting weird around him. If it was Takumi the whole time, that doesn't explain what we saw, of course, and so that's a real question. Like we saw clear as day the killer in that suit. The question is what we saw accurate? I don't know. Maybe it's delusion. If not, I don't know. Possibly. I don't think it's impossible that there's someone else in the school, but I feel like it's more likely that it's someone from our group. And it being Takumi makes a lot of sense. Maybe it's going to be like a second Takumi, right? Maybe it's like a weird Takumi clone thing. I don't know if that makes a ton of sense. I don't really buy it. The problem with like a split personality is it absolutely does not explain. It does not explain the chase scene, right? And you can explain it by pure delusion, but does that mean it was Takumi going for the killing, like trying to do the killing the whole time? I don't know. I really don't know. My best guess is it's somehow Takumi, but the method of that I'm not 100% sure on. It just makes sense based on the Ghost Boy's reaction that it would be Takumi, I feel. I don't know. Maybe it was like, maybe I'm taking that reaction wrong. Maybe the Ghost Boy's like, oh, I assumed you guys like knew, right? This is a mystery. Like, oh, I assumed someone just acted out of line and killed them, but I don't know. I really feel like... And also worth noting is when they meet, Takumi's like, it's been a while. And the Ghost Boy's like, it really hasn't been that long. I guess maybe perception is different. But I wouldn't be shocked if it's like the other Takumi met the Ghost Boy, if that makes sense. I don't know. Like, that's my best guess as to what is going on. We still need evidence, in like understanding how this would work, but like that's definitely the most intriguing idea to me so far. Anyways, after this, I think it's worth noting that Veshness shows up and she kills one of her commanders and I believe drained a Teemo Anima, if I had to guess. So she's going to be more powerful than normal. Not that that's a real concern. I was busting her up, bro. She was getting clowned, right? Look, she would need a lot more health, I think, than she has for me to be concerned. A lot more. Because we still had we still had a ton of damage there, like a truly ridiculous amount. We still had 2 desperation potions, and that was after wasting one, like completely wasting one. We could have started swinging and like getting last yell procs at the bottom to farm voltage again for more turns, and so that could have been another probably 50 damage minimum, right? Obviously, the bigger thing is, will we be able to last yell stack like that the next time we fight her? If not, I don't know. We'll see how things go. But she's going to be powered up, so we're going to see exactly what that looks like, because we've got that war looming, and we still have whoever this killer is, man. I feel like eventually we're going to lose somebody, and like we're going to permanently lose somebody, and that's going to be interesting. But it hasn't happened yet. There's still a lot of... I feel like we're really setting up for a lot of crazy events, right? This is all still set up, I feel. Still kind of early in the route in terms of days. I think we just hit like day 40 or so. Still a lot of time to go, right? And we're seeing the setup with the war with, like, we've already smoked most of the commanders, but now it's Veshnus, right? A powered up Veshnus, the hooded figure potentially, whoever the killer is, right? There's a lot still that we need to see, and I'm looking forward to seeing it, but that's all we've got time for today. I thought this was a solid episode. A lot of time in combat, but I don't have a problem with that. I like this game's combat. Combat or exploration is what most of this episode was. So I'm looking forward to the next episode. Whenever that comes out. I don't know when exactly that will be, but I hope you guys are looking forward to that as well. Like I said, that's all I have time for today. But until that next episode comes out, peace.